Saint-Germain versus Atalanta. Hey, what a game. And then the stream crashing and everything. This was a special night. This was a special way to start off the UEFA Champions League, man. Truly special way. Truly special way. All right. No, I want to go through the other UCL games quickly. Let's see. Actually, one sec. Yo, what's up, Seiko? Buying dog walk Chelsea, they could have scored so many more. Yeah, how was the game? I know it was still tight in moments. Feels like Bayern just took their chances and Chelsea didn't. But I would check the stats. What a result for PSG, brother. How are you doing? Cam, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic, man. This is exactly how you want to start off the UCL. We remember last season. We faced Girona at the Parc. Another stat pad sesh game, but we won 1-0 at the last minute due to an own goal. And now it was such a dominant performance, man. And it could have been more. It could have been more. That would be the talking point. It could have been more. Should have been more. Yeah, this is why I wanted to show. I don't know if everyone here plays fantasy, but this for oh, that was the wrong one. Second half was mostly Bayern. Fair. Yeah, there it is. No, this one. This is my team. My defense cooked. I got Raya 6 points from yesterday. Barcola should be more if he scored that pen. Kane captain, yes sir. Olise, only 4 points because he didn't get GA, but he was probably good in the game. But yeah, that's why I want to show quickly. All right, let me go into that game. All right, Bayern Chelsea. Let's take a look at the stats. 2xG, 0.52, big chances. Wow, Bayern. I saw one big chance Kane missed in the second half. But yeah, happy for this. Chelsea getting humbled. Welcome to the Champions League. The Champions League is not the Club World Cup. The Champions League is not the Premier League. Yeah. So, look, for me, let's take the Marseille game. Let's take the Auxerre game. Let's hope the best for João Neves. Let's hope the Duo returns. And we'll go in there to fight war, man. Because the thing about Barca is you have to understand they want to win this game much more than us. Why? Because we took their season. We took their treble. We took their Ballon d'Or. We took everything from Barca. And, I mean, they hate us. I can't wait for that game. Liverpool, Atletico 3-2. Insane, man. Champions League is truly back. And then looking at the table, yeah. We were never first place last season. But we're playing Barca. And then Joe's playing Newcastle. As you can see, most of these, all of the teams that have gotten 3 points have quite easy games. We're the ones that have Tablets and Union Saint-Gilloise as well. With the Tottenham game, I don't know, man. One game at a time. Probably Spurs fans are more looking forward to the game versus us. I mean, I'm looking forward to Marseille on the weekend. That's going to be a huge game. They would probably offer a lot of confidence after that performance versus Madrid. So I'm really not looking at the Spurs, the Bilbao, even Bayern, Barca a little bit, because Barca is the next Champions League game and it's not that far off. Yeah, what's up, Baran? Yeah, let's go, Barca. Liverpool has to be the most disgusting team in the world. I was winning the game lately. Yeah. The thing is, though, it's two stuff. It's negative that they're having to score at the end, but they're scoring, which shows, incredible mentality from the Liverpool team. But it also shows, obviously, they're far away from the team they should be. Thoughts on Barca Newcastle? Very excited to watch that game, especially after this. I will sit there and chill. If Barca win, Barca win. Let's decide who. Let's have that game. If Barca lose, yeah, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be in the scenario if Barca loses. This team is one of the history books. No Girona shit anymore. First in the table where we belong. Barca, you next. Don't be scared. Can watch most of the game. No. We'll do. Rivi, my bad. And I don't know why that first one. So before it worked for you and then it stopped working? Because usually it's like a geographical location, like, oh, this side doesn't work here or something, but it worked for you before and then stopped working. Ooh, oh, so you have like a tough period. All right. Yeah, makes sense. You think Chelsea are good or bad? I think Chelsea are good, just not as good maybe as Chelsea fans thought they were after beating PSG. I mean, when Chelsea beat us and smacked us, destroyed us, Chelsea fans were like, we're the best team of all. It was a one-off game. Yeah, but it's also us performing better systematically. We definitely turn it up at least 2 notches when we go into big Champions League games. So, yeah, I saw that, man. Tomorrow I'm dropping my Newcastle beef and hate watching Barca. Then after I'm back to hating Newcastle until we smack them. Yes, sir. Did it look like it didn't want to post it? But could be. No, I don't think it's serious. We haven't gotten a single report about it. Let me double check. Yeah, no. Let me check Paris GM first. We're going to Marseille to win. We're focused on next match, Chevalier. Let's go. All right, Luis Enrique is actually currently having the press conference, so they will probably ask him about Joao Neves, and he will give a response. So we'll have to wait for that. Barcola and stop comparing to young Dembele. When have I compared Barcola to young Dembele? I mean, Dembele was a generational talent. Barcola is a really good talent. When have I compared them? He's cooking Liverpool in the second half. By the way, Atletico was breaking them down easily. Simino shot himself in the foot when he dropped off the tempo and press. Oh, when they got the second goal, maybe? Oh, great choice to watch PSG. If you want football, you watch PSG. The other ones you got narratives and so on. Barcola's second half, it was decent. The thing with PSG is Nuno Mendes scored in the 51st minute, and when we get a 3-0, we start making subs, rotations. We stop attacking that much more, focus on defending and keep a clean sheet. So he was all right. He should be okay, yeah. Teams played. That was 100%. I mean, so many times if you go back to old streams, I either turn off the audio or change stream or anything because the Prem glazing is absolutely way too much. And that's why I loved when we spanked up the Premier League last season, man. Yo, yeah, I see your comment on YouTube and everything, man. Welcome here. Welcome to the live stream. Wasn't inshallah a stab pad sesh? No, if we stab pad versus Barca, no. We have to. You have to put PSG in jail. Because it wouldn't be good for football, man. It would be way too good. Yeah, it should be good. Respect to Atalanta, man. They do, man. They do. I think we start doing even better since Dembele and Duo will be back soon in their natural position on the pitch. Yeah, 100%. And I mean, even the other players. I mean, Hakimi can have a better game. Vitinha can have a better game. Neves can have a better game. Like this wasn't even peak. I mean, this was one of the best performances I've seen from PSG in the Champions League and the Luis Enrique, though. It was truly a special performance. Ooh. Kudos. The thing I like about Kudos, he has he's aggressive and he's physical. exactly what Nuno is. So there's such a, because no one Nuno has faced plays like is like Kudus, has that strength like Nuno that he can match him strength wise. I can remember when he played Yamal, it was like a grown ass man against a kid. How do you reflect on that PSG Newcastle game now? I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it was one of our most embarrassing defeats in the Champions League history. Losing to Newcastle the way 4-1 was completely embarrassing. We barely created anything apart from the goal that we scored, which was individual magic from Warren Zara Emre. We will get revenge this year. That would be a great stat pass session to watch, man. No doing, no double, no problem. Finish our chances, we'll cook the Liverpool. Facts. But the thing is, obviously, there's still an adaptation. So maybe Liverpool towards the knockout stages look better, play better, perform better. I have to wait and see. More chances to shine in the absence of Dembele and Doué. I still feel like he has a lot of potential to be number 9 that PSG needs. I mean, Oliver, I disagree. And I mean, Luis Enrique disagrees as well. I agree. Now with Dembele out, the right man to play is Gonçalo Ramos. We're thinking it's going to be Gonçalo. He's going to be hanging false 9. Gonçalo was tried out last game, had a horrendous game. And Luis Enrique was like, nah, this is enough. Enough is enough. I mean, Gonçalo Ramos has started over 40 games at PSG and played nearly 90 games for PSG. Gonçalo has played enough to prove himself. You know, João Neves, the first game I saw him, he cooked. Then you have Desiree Doué. He didn't look as good in the beginning, but then, you know, he took his moments. Gonçalo Ramos has been at this club for now 3 seasons and still hasn't shown any quality to be, you know, starting games for PSG. I don't understand this gimmick, like giving more opportunity. Gonçalo Ramos has gotten way more opportunities than most players. Would you yield this off to Juve? I guess it depends on who needs him. I don't think PSG needs a left wing. I don't think Madrid needs one. I don't think Barca needs one. I don't think Bayern need one. So probably the filthy Premier League. Yo, Joseph. And we have DJ in the house.
Hello. How you doing, bro?
Yo, welcome. I'm doing great. How are you?
What? I'm good. When did you change the hair?
Nah, just recently, like 1 day ago.
Oh my goodness. Mo. Oh my god, what the hell?
It looks weird, right? With the beard as well. Full black beard.
Oh, bro, you know one thing? I feel like it would look good as well if you plated it. Like blonde plaits or something. I don't know.
What's blonde plaits? What's plaits?
Like, you know, like the shit that like Xavi Simons has. It might be highlights that he has actually, but yeah. I don't know if it's gonna give you a recent pick.
What should I go for? Does it have it now at Spurs or had it at Leipzig?
Yeah, some go. Left. Yeah, something like that. But like obviously like blonde, innit?
You mean I should get braids?
Yeah, braids. I said plaits and that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately my hair at the moment is not long enough. I used to have braid before, so but it's not long enough to have braids, so maybe in the future.
No. Yeah, I hear that. Anyway, back to the football. Obviously,
yes,
very good day. Very, very good day. I was a little bit disappointed.
One of the best UCL games I've seen from us, man.
Oh, for sure. Complete domination from start to finish, pretty much.
I mean, Atalanta didn't have a single big chance. We had 10. Missed 8.
Yeah.
Still scored 4.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was just a little bit disappointed with Neves' performance today, though.
Okay.
I felt like he was just a little bit off it. Couple of sloppy touches, and yeah, obviously like it's nothing crazy, but that's just one thing that stood out to me, I'd say.
Yeah. Start off with the negatives. I mean, we can go the Barcola penalty miss. I was so disgusted, man. I know this is Barcola's first career penalty, and great gesture by Vitinha giving it to him. Yeah, I think so. He's taken before in penalty shootouts, like versus Portugal at the Euros, and that was a great penalty. But this time, that has to be the most like I'm cold penalty I've seen. He trying the Aduriz tactic, no run up. Who does that? I was like, who do you think you are, Barcola? Just take a normal penalty.
Yeah. Nah, that was not good. That was not good, you know. It's good, obviously, that the game was kind of like in hand, so it wasn't like a pressure penalty. Because if it was like 0-0, something like that late in the game, that would have been a problem.
All right. I mean, that's basically the only, I guess, two negatives to talk about this game.
Yeah.
Jumping into the good stuff. Well, what was you remember that first 12-minute period? We could have scored 4 goals.
Actually, I missed the first 10 minutes of the game, actually.
Oh, you missed the best then, man.
Yeah, I missed the first 10 minutes. So I tuned in about, I think, 12 minutes in. But yeah, beyond that, everything else I was able to see.
Yeah, because there was one chance straight after the Marquinhos goal. Marquinhos put a long ball to Nuno. Nuno, great touch, 1v1. Shoots it, goalkeeper saves it.
Okay.
Then a little bit later, Kvara gives it to Hakimi. Hakimi to Barcola. Barcola misses it. And then Kvara to Fabian. Fabian back heel. Hakimi hits the post.
Ooh.
Like, we started off the game insane. Then it calmed down a bit. And then obviously we ended the first half well and started the second half well. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing like, you start off the first half well, you end it well, you start off the second half well, and you end it well. We basically scored in all of those momentums. We scored in the beginning of the game. We scored at the end of the first half, scored in the beginning of the second half, scored at the end of the game. It was like a perfect game, man.
Right. No, I think those, like, scoring at those sort of moments as well, I feel like it really demoralizes the opponent.
Yeah.
So, like, if you score right at the start of the game, you score going into half time, and then obviously if you can get a late goal, that's always good. But no, I think especially first half goals just make such a massive difference for the mentality, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, we scored 4 goals. Let's rank this 4 goals.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think last is Marquinhos, right?
Ooh, no, I'm gonna put Gonçalo last.
You think Ramos is no? I like the fact that he had to anticipate.
I'm looking less at the goal. That's why I'm looking at the pass. The pass from Fabian Ruiz between the legs, curler to the back post. Because Gonçalo came from a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at the pass, the pass from the Atalanta player to set him up was a pretty good ball. Like, we have to be honest as well.
Oh yeah, shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Villanova.
very, very good pass. He's trying to get his confidence up, man.
And then we have the Kvara Nuno. This is a tough decision. Let's look at XG.
Kvara has to be one, surely.
Let me see if XG can decide that. Which one was less XG?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you say the Kvara goal was better than the Barcola's goal against was it who did they play them again?
Arcelon.
Yeah, Lens. Yeah. The first Barcola goal. Tough one, isn't it?
I'm gonna go with Kvara. Barcola had way more space. I mean, Kvara had to turn the first person. He was doing this skiing between 2-3 players.
Right. No, that's fair. That's fair.
So we're putting Kvara's goal as the best?
Yeah, that's fine. I agree.
Because Nuno's goal, man. This is a left back. I don't think any winger can score that goal. I don't think Vinny can score. I don't think Rafinha can score that. Hakimi looks to be. What do you think about Mayulu playing the false 9?
I
think he was better than 99% of Gonçalo Ramos' performances without the goals.
Right. I didn't think he was bad, but I didn't really notice him, to be honest. That's not a good or bad thing. It's just what it is. I didn't really notice him that much. Yeah.
Yeah. Compared
to
you,
how did you feel? Yeah.
No, I felt Mayulu understood his role. Sometimes maybe he lost the ball or the pass wasn't good enough, the shots maybe wasn't good enough or something. But the thing is, he understood his role playing as the false 9. He was dropping into space similarly to Ousmane Dembele. He's obviously 2-footed, just like Ousmane Dembele as well. So please, just put Gonçalo super sub. Never start. Never start. Just super sub, man. Even super sub, I think he missed a big chance when he came on before scoring that goal at the end. But no, I want Mayulu to be the backup to Dembele. It makes the most sense. He's the most similar to Dembele. Why play a 9 and just change the way you're playing?
Right.
So
no, that's fair. Yeah. I think also it's like I said before, like Ramos, he's so much better as a super sub. So you're almost doing him a disservice to start him in games, you know?
Exactly.
So it just works, I think, for the best of everyone to have it like this, you know, a like for like replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I'm so happy with Lucho. When I saw the lineup, I was the happiest man. No Gonzalo Ramos, and that's balls by Luis Enrique. I basically saying, and Mayulu just came back from injury as well, so I thought maybe he would just opt for Gonzalo. Apart from the goal, you remember that chance he created for Mayulu, Nuno?
Can you remind me?
So he was on the left, and then he just runs. Two players try to tackle him. He goes through them, and then he like curls it to the back post, a bit similar to the Fabian one. And Mayulu like nearly reaches it. Maybe it was in the beginning when you missed it.
Maybe. The one I'm thinking of is the ball that got chipped to the far post, and I think someone skied it over. But I think that was the penalty incident. So like I think Nuno has the ball running from short corner, and then he like dribbles a little bit, chips it across, and then someone skies the volley over.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've said it multiple times now. I think Nuno Mendes is the best left back I've ever seen already. And he's only 23. Because I don't think, like, Ashley Cole can't do that. Marcelo can't do that. I know this is strictly offensively, but I mean, Nuno Mendes is better than them defensively as well. Like, this is like, he's easily like the biggest talent I think we have at PSG, apart from Dembele. I think Nuno Mendes is a bigger talent than even Neves, Vitinha do, maybe Khvicha as well. I mean, I just think Nuno is that special.
Yeah, no, he is. I don't know if generational is a stretch, but like as a player, just how complete he is and how versatile he is, I think it's ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, I mean, at the time when he signed, I was gonna say at the time when he signed, like obviously I didn't know too much about him. I don't follow Portuguese football, but I just thought, and honestly, bro, I thought it was just gonna be like one of them transfers where he's around for a couple of years, fades into the background, never really plays, and then he's gone. You know, no one like remembers him. So to see what he's become now, it's crazy to me, honestly.
Yeah, we've been through like barely any growing pains in the beginning. I mean, he started off really great in his first season.
Yeah, that 21-22 season was really nice. Yeah, and then obviously Galtier came in, moved him to wing back. Yeah.
Any thoughts you have? Like overall, non-specific?
Well, the biggest one I'd say is I was a little bit disappointed in Atalanta's performance. Like, obviously, they are not the team they were a couple of years ago. Obviously, the like Ilicic, Papu Gomez days, and then a couple of years ago they won the Europa League. But I think looking at like the performance today, looking at the team that I'm seeing here, like it's kind of concerning. I can't lie. It's looking long for them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what do we remember Atalanta before Gasperini? No.
Nope.
No, they were like a low mid-table side, probably in Serie A, maybe recently got promoted, facing relegation. And now Gasperini has left. Obviously, they were missing Ederson, Scamacca, and Lookman. I mean, they're three best players. They're three best attackers. I think that's a valid excuse you could make for them. But, yeah, no, it looks like they're just going to go back to irrelevancy. Because Gasperini did such a great job. I mean, he was signing like flopped at West Ham, signed him, cooked there. Lookman, I think he flopped West Ham, in Everton and Leipzig.
Oh god. I think so. He was an Everton player, but he went on loan to Leipzig. But I can't remember if. So I think he went on loan to Leipzig and then maybe got bought by Leipzig. But then he had some loans back in England. I think that's how, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, Charlton Academy as well. But yeah, obviously your point sounds like they were signing like obscure sort of players, and turning them into gems. Yeah.
Like you remember Zapata, you remember
Yeah,
Muriel.
Zapata. Muriel, yeah, Muriel. Is he at Sevilla now? Or did they sign him from Sevilla, I think?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. But nah, like yeah, it's looking rough, I can't lie. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I knew they weren't gonna be this good this game, but I said they were missing attackers. But like, I mean, their defense was the midfield, like that Dirun dude. I remember once like Dirun tried to mark Nuno Mendes, and Nuno Mendes was like, "Wait, why are you disrespecting me like this?" And then just paced through him.
He pulled the Larry Bird. Why you putting a white guy on me?
Not just a white guy, but a white old. Where is he? Like he played against us. Him and Jim City and Pasalic, DJ. All of them played against us back in
Champions League.
Yeah,
2020. Yeah. Now Pasalic is low-key a baller though. Ever since leaving Chelsea, I think he's been good for them over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember him and Van Ginkel. Every time I used to do like a Chelsea career mode, they'd always come back from loan.
What? Because they flopped or what?
No, like you know how like Chelsea.
Oh, they were on loan already.
Yeah, they were like part of Chelsea's massive loan army. And I remember like Pasalic and Van Ginkel, you'd always bring them back after like the first season, and then they'd always just cook as like a rotation player. Yeah.
Just go to my video before fantasy video, and you will see it there. I'm just here to hate on Chevalier. I don't know if you're talking about. I don't know if you talk about Chevalier or maybe trying to talk about me because I look a little bit about like him. I don't know about Chevalier. I mean, he didn't have to do anything this game.
Yeah.
And I want us to be tested. I know Zabarni didn't start and so on, but I want them to be tested. I want to see how great is. We'll get there in the Barca game 100%. We'll get there in the Barca game 100%. So just wait for that then. I can't show because of copyrights, but you can easily find it, especially on TikTok or Twitter or something. Just search Nuno Mendes goal. And, you know, we're sitting top of the table now as well. We never had this feeling last year.
Yeah. No, USG being the highest crazy as well though.
What you say?
And Karabag. USG. Union Saint-Germain. Yeah. Definitely a surprise.
Yeah, we're gonna see what teams come in and out. Obviously, still a couple of teams left to play, like Barca and City.
Yeah. Also, by the way,
yep.
I was gonna talk about Benfica. They got Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bro, that seems so mad to me because they beat Jose's team in qualifying, and then you hired a man that you beat. Like, how does that make sense, man? Come on. Oh my god. I actually thought like Bruno Lage was cooking with them as well, and then they out of nowhere they just gave Bruno, gave him the boot. You know, it's mad.
Bruno Lage. Who was he managing before?
Wolves and Braga. Not Braga. I think Botafogo. I think.
Yeah, I think I remember him when he was at Wolves.
Yeah, he was at Wolves. Yeah, I think he might have been in Portugal for a while as well.
Before,
or maybe I'm thinking of Lopetegui. I think. Because I'm imagining him at Spurs. Not Spurs. Sorry, Sevilla.
Did you have any eyes on any other game?
Yeah, I had the Liverpool game on as well.
Oh, how was
very
that?
Fun. Very, very fun. Yeah.
Were Liverpool good?
In parts, but Atleti on the counter attack. It wasn't even counter attack. It was just like random. Like, okay, now we want to attack and we're just gonna score. It was like that kind of thing. Like the goals
Yeah.
that they had basically came out of nothing. Atleti were pretty much dog shit for most of the game, but it was just one of them. You know how Atleti play, park the
Yeah.
bus, counter attack, all of that. So Liverpool didn't take their chances, and then Atleti got like, I wouldn't say two fluky goals, but they were like somewhat lucky. Half volley from Llorente, and then like one of them was like a you fire the ball into someone's feet in the box, touch, and then he like rolled it into the far corner, bottom far corner. But yeah, no, it was a good game. Yeah, Liverpool. It was a good performance, but the way they won it just felt fluky. So it was just one of them kind of games, I'd say.
From teams you have seen, who do you think
Has been the best so far?
Yeah, could give us the toughest? Who? Because I asked you on Twitter,
Okay.
who will stop us from going back to back?
Oh my god. Okay, well, I haven't seen what Bayern did to Chelsea. I know they won, but I haven't seen anything from the game.
I mean, from what I've heard, I had the game a little bit here. I didn't concentrate on it that much, but it looked
Okay.
like Chelsea were playing extremely similar to how they played us. So sitting back, playing on the counter, and the spaces. Obviously, the first goal that was an own goal. Second one, DJ, it was a penalty. I think Tosin, instead of coming to the post match, he tackled Harry Kane in the box. Penalty, scored and then Chelsea quickly scored from a counter attack. But I've heard that Bayern dominated the second half, just kept the ball, because that's Chelsea's tactic, DJ. When they play the big teams, they sit back and counter, but when they're down, it's not good. And then Bayern just kept on the pressure and pressure and pressure. I saw they had, I think, 5 big chances. Chelsea only had like 2. So it was a
Okay, so
deserved
they
Bayern victory.
Yeah, dominated. Okay. Yeah, to answer your question, I would say the top 3 would be Arsenal, Liverpool, and then probably Bayern. Yeah. Like Arsenal, obviously, like defense is really good. If everyone's healthy, attack should be better. Liverpool, they just have like that juju. And then Bayern, because like they've been really good to start the season. Obviously, I haven't watched the game today, but domestically they've been good. So yeah, those would be my 3.
Because DJ, you know about my UCL predictions?
No, what about them?
So, for example, in 2023, I predicted us to face Madrid in the final. I was this close. Madrid obviously reached the final, and we reached the semi-final.
Okay, the
year
23-24 season. Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying 23 because I predicted that in the beginning of the season, like before most people knew. Last season, I predicted PSG Barca, and I was this close. I predicted that begin. Now my prediction, DJ, has been confirmed. PSG Bayern München Champions League final, rematch of 2020.
Ooh, okay.
I think we'll get it. I think Bayern will be the team.
No, that would be a great match for sure. Can I ask you a question? Do you sometimes feel like the 2-legged ties before the final are more entertaining than actually a final? So, like, for example, if last year's 2-legged tie versus Liverpool was a final, I think it would have been less fun than what we got over 2 legs. That's my opinion.
No, I agree. It's definitely 2 legs because you can take more risks in 2 legs. And then obviously our Champions League final was, you could say, quite boring.
Oh, for sure.
Because we just completely destroyed Inter.
Yeah.
So no, I agree. It's like what the best game from last season was probably Barca Inter, and that was the second.
Oh yeah, the second leg. Yeah,
we could have probably had a great semi-final if we didn't play Arsenal, who decided to take long throw-ins and overlay.
No, that's facts. That's facts.
But no. I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Phone call says that Bayern aren't passing the round of 8. So what's that, quarters? Yeah, quarters.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Who did Bayern play last year?
Inter. The thing is, they had
Oh
Upamecano, Davis, Musiala
yeah.
out. Inter went through on 2 set pieces. Like Inter went through like in Fugazi fashion against both Barca and Bayern, scoring 4 corner goals in both.
Yeah, because I think they beat Bayern in Munich, and I think they drew 2-2, right, in the second leg.
No, Inter. Yeah. No, I think Inter won the second leg 2-1.
Are you
And the
sure?
first one ended as a draw.
1-1
No,
maybe.
no, I
Because I
think
think
2-2. I remember Inter scored like a last minute goal.
yeah, like Lautaro scored a late goal in the first leg, right?
No, it wasn't Lautaro.
Who was it? Arnautovic?
No, you're right. Second leg was 2-2. I forgot about the
Okay.
Eric Dyer goal. No. It was Fratesi.
Okay,
I remember I
where
had that
is?
game on Sun.
Oh, okay. Arnautovic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yo, Arnautovic is 36, man. What the fuck? Oh my god. I still remember him when he was a youth at Stoke. Oh my days. What the hell? Fuck.
It's still being calculated. They haven't shown how much. Do you play UCL Fantasy, DJ?
No, I don't. No.
Man, this is much more fatter than the Premier League Fantasy one. It's much easier, not much rotation, big games, big players. I know more of. I'm not gonna have a Brentford player or something. I know all of this. I can show you my team, and I cooked.
Okay,
So I had Raya in goal, obviously.
Okay.
Nuno Mendes 13 points. Hakimi, Dumfries all got good points. All kept a clean sheet. Hakimi got an
Very
assist. Nuno Mendes goal. Barcola should be higher if he scored that pen. Olise,
Yeah.
he played good, but it didn't get a GA. And then I captained Kane, who got a brace.
Very nice.
And then
Oh,
Pedri
actually,
Rafinha play tomorrow. Haaland, Gvardiol play tomorrow.
okay. So Captain Kane was obviously a good choice, but low key, Rafinha could get a couple of goals. I think.
The thing is, I'm so unsure about that game. I think I could see Barca lose that game as well. So,
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. How much is Pedri?
what do you mean? Like cost?
Like, yeah, for the game, because I feel like you could have gotten a more. He doesn't really get that much GA, is what I'm saying, basically.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good
If I
team.
could, I would have just filled it with PSG. It's maximum 3 per club. I would have just spammed PSG players.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hopefully Haaland tomorrow cooks.
No, that's a good
I mean,
team.
it would be nice if Barca lose. But for my fantasy, yeah, that's the thing. If Barca lose, I troll them. If Barca win, I'm fantasy champion. Yeah, and my tactic is have a trash bench. Even though Couto got 7 points, but I have a trash bench.
Hey, come on now. That's not cool, Franco trash.
Oh, okay. But I had
Speaking
like
of trash,
cheapest bench possible.
nah, I hear that. Speaking of trash, what did you think of Marseille yesterday, bro? Like, I wasn't rooting for them to win, but I was pissed off when Real got that penalty, man. I was screaming, honestly.
No, I was rooting for Madrid.
Real.
I was a Madridista yesterday.
Okay, I hear that.
But even I was disgusted.
Do you think that's a fair pen? Maybe I don't understand the rules, but I feel like that's harsh. I don't know.
I do agree it's harsh, 100%. But that's the handball rule. The only good one I've heard is that it hits Medina's leg and then his hand. Do you remember back in 2018, Argentina, Nigeria?
Oh my god. I remember the game, but I don't remember any specifics. That was a long ass time ago.
Okay, I found this video right here. So
Let's see.
this is where I learned that rule. I remember. I don't know if they're gonna show it good here. Okay, look at Roja here.
Okay.
You see?
Yeah, that's a pen for me, I'd say.
So
He heads onto the
at that time, why they didn't give it? Because they said the rules are if the ball hits your hand after hitting another part of your body first, it's not a handball.
Oh, okay.
And that's
like
what happened in the
proximity.
Medina case. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was though back in 2018, so maybe they changed around that. But for me, this is the only like logical thing. I also heard people say pivot hand, DJ.
Yeah, that's the thing I know as well. Yeah.
The thing is, you can only have one pivot hand, DJ. Nobody's sliding like this. And if you look at Medina, it's his right hand that is his pivot hand.
That's the pivot. Yeah.
The pivot thing doesn't work. So the only thing that you could say it's not a penalty, it's if you're gonna do the hits another body part before it hits his hand. But I do agree it's a harsh pen, but it's not just that, DJ. Like Madrid had so many chances in the game, but it's that they won the game due to 2 penalties. And this always happens to Madrid. Like Madrid is I've never seen PSG win a game 2-1 because of 2 penalties.
No, that's true. I feel like no, definitely not because of 2 pens. But I remember a game against Leipzig. It might have been in the group stage a couple of years ago. I think 2021 maybe. I feel like there was a couple of like dodgy decisions that went our way.
The away one, the home one?
No, the away was a loss. They gave a penalty against.
Oh, you think about that? Yeah. We won the first game 1-0. Neymar pen, and it was also like a little bit of a questionable pen. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. No, I remember the away leg. The away game, they gave a shitty pen against Kimpembe, didn't they? Can you remember?
And Kunku Forsberg took it?
Oh,
I remember exactly. Now, what I remember is I remember Di Maria missing a pen. I remember Moiskin sending Upamecano. But I don't. I remember Nkunku scored against us, right?
Oh, I can't remember exactly. The one thing I remember from that game is definitely Kimpembe giving away a penalty. That's the one thing I remember.
Was it like a stupid penalty given away or what?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But nah, I get you. Yeah. I thought, like, I didn't think Marseille were particularly good, but I think because they gave away a lot of like good chances to Madrid, and I think on another day they conceded like 4 or 5. Yeah. But I thought on the counter attack there was some threat. The one thing that confused me about the way they play is like, I feel like they're almost too obsessed with, you know, the idea of going backwards to go forward.
Deserve ball.
I feel like they're almost too obsessed with it, where like they take so long in build-up to actually get the ball into the middle and final third that by the time, every single time they have a chance to attack, or every time they want to attack, it's like, okay, now we attack as a team, rather than like say like, okay, you play a ball into someone's feet, they hold it up, just stuff like that, where okay, we win the ball back, pass it back to CBs, hold it for a couple of seconds, feed it to Højbjerg, now we move. And then by the time, you know, Højbjerg's on the ball trying to move it forward, Madrid's already sitting their block. So I find that a little bit confusing, you know, especially in a game where you are trying to sit deep counter attack. Why are you having to like build up so slowly, you know?
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess. I mean, we also have a pragmatic manager in Lucho, you know, who always says, you know, it's his way or the highway. But you know, DJ, even despite that, if that Fugazi-ish penalty didn't happen, they would have gotten a draw at the Bernabeu.
A good draw.
Really having a masterclass as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. Do you know who they play next?
In the UCL.
Yeah, in the UCL. Obviously, the next game is the derby.
Yeah, that's gonna be such a great game, man. They're gonna be full of confidence. They will believe they can finally beat us.
For sure, yeah.
Let me see. Marseille play.
Let's see. I think it's only.
Ajax.
We're the only two. Okay, they can win that then. Yeah. Is it only 2 French teams in Champions League this season? I think so. Monaco in Champions League. Monaco in. Okay. Right.
And I think Nice failed to qualify, as usual.
Nice are not a serious club, more. They're not a serious club. at all.
Yeah, no. Troll.
For sure.
What again? I can't wait for the game against Barca. I hope Yamal will play. No, Yamal should play. They're trying to like scare it a bit. Yamal, do it. Imagine them boos. Man.
Yeah, I think they might take their time with that. Like just trying to not rush him back, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the plan for him is to come back for international for the next international break.
Okay.
By the way, DJ, I'm just finishing off my goal reactions. That's why I'm looking at the screen. I just
No worries. You're good, bro.
Yeah, no. Yamal won't play tomorrow. No. Do you think Barcola is better against Barca? I mean, Dembele won't be back, so obviously we'll just play exactly the same team as today. Just switch Mayulo for Due. What would you do, DJ? Would you start Gonzalo?
I don't know. Okay, so what? The options are like Mayulu, Lee, Ramos. Yeah, probably Mayulu. I guess whoever's in the best form at that time. So, like for example, now going into the weekend, I'd like to see Lee start. I don't maybe off the right, and then you push Akimi on a bit further up, so you have that overload. But yeah, I think whoever's like showing the best form, I think I'd just give them the start. I'd say. Okay. What would you do?
No, I would stick it like this. I mean, Due is gonna be back, and I mean, you play Due. You play Desiree Due. It's not.
Due is gonna be back.
No, Due is gonna be back for the Barca game. That's at least the
okay. Aim. That's fine then.
I think Due will be able to be in the squad for the Auxerre game as well.
Okay.
Get some minutes off the bench and be ready for the Barca game. And you know, I always say, for example, for Kvara today, DJ, when we talked about the predicted lineup yesterday, I was like, I'm unsure. Usually Luis Enrique doesn't risk it. You know, if a player recently got injured or something, we saw that with Dembuz, but maybe that's just how he treats Dembuz because Kvara started. So yeah, I'm fairly in belief that Due will start that game. And we will cook. Like the worst thing that can happen to Barca, DJ, is if they lose or drop points. Now, especially if they lose. If they lose versus Newcastle, oh yeah. Because their mentality will be completely fucked up versus us. We will be so calm. I mean, we're sitting first, great goal difference and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I fell for this Chelsea hype. There were 2 Sanchez super saves away from losing 5-1. We cooked them. Fair play, man. Fair play. And shout out to Bayern, man. Chelsea needed this humbling, man. They needed this humbling. Same here, man. And PHB, like, well, on Sunday we have Marseille, and then Monday Ballon d'Or. I can't wait for the Ballon d'Or ceremony, man. Finally, and Monday.
Wait, really? Monday.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. All right.
So we there.
I thought it used to happen like mid-October.
Yeah. They changed it 1 month earlier. I think they should go do it even more earlier. So it's more just last season what happened.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
No, Hashim, let him come to us, man. Let him come to us, please. Look, Hashim, look at our team. All right? And look at Bayern. Bayern are cooking everything. We need Upamecano more than you guys need him, man. Just give us Opa. Post Ballon d'Or? Okay, I haven't thought of that. My plan was obviously a live watch along, and then I can review. just a video. What would we talk about? Oh, did you see how Dembele lifted the Ballon d'Or? If Neymar plays against PSG, something tells me his ego will play a factor with Barca losing. Live way, if that happens, I will be one of the happiest people on earth, man. If Barca lose due to that, oh, yo. No, look, live watch along and then a review video, like going through everything what happened, my thoughts, and like a short video for other people to watch. I think that's why I did No, I didn't do it. I didn't even do a video review. I was just there for the fun. Because we only had Vitinha in the top 30, I remember. Oof. And that's what I hate about the Ballon d'Or. It's too much, I think, alongside the team success instead of like individual ability and so on. But it is what it is. I'm happy we're on this side now, at least. Yeah, he was. Yo, DJ, I don't know if you saw, but some people came in the chat in the beginning of the stream, right before the game was about to start, and they were saying Neymar is at the game.
Okay.
I was like, what? Neymar at the game? And then I see Dembouz and Neymar. Immediately, I turned on the stream and he quickly went through this picture right here.
Is that him?
I screenshotted it and tweeted Dembele and Neymar at the PSG game. But it was not Neymar. He got 6K likes, 650. It was some French rapper, Niska or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks like a Neymar. Yeah, that looks like a Neymar hairstyle, to be fair.
Because I just saw it quickly. I didn't get to see his face. I think, it's this dude.
Okay.
Oh, he even co-tweeted it.
That's crazy. Oh my dude. Well, you got motion, bro.
Nah, I'm actually big. You know, today I was at the gym and someone recognized me.
Really?
Yeah. It's the third time I've been recognized, Irel.
That's crazy as well, because like in Sweden, like you get recognized in Sweden. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And always they recognize me from Twitter, man. They're like, "Oh, you there?" And it's always Barca fans, and they're like, "Yo, why do you hate so much on Barca, man?" And I'm like, "Game is game, man. Game is game."
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to this dude, man. Yeah, that's insane, man. First time I've seen that. I mean, you could. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if that would happen, if the biggest if that happened, FP, yes, we will have the biggest fucking post match. But look, if Dembele somehow loses the Ballon d'Or, I'm even more certain PSG will go back to back. So, I guess that's one positive. Do you think you can beat Arsenal this season, bro? If their full squad feed their Hall of Dangerous, they should be at least final. Bear with me. Again, it's only Arsenal fans that talk in this way, like fully fit and so on. Barca fans as well. Look, we beat Arsenal. Even if they had Gabriel and Saliba, we would have beaten and knocked out Arsenal. Arsenal have made signings. They will probably be better than last season. But I still believe Paris Saint-Germain would beat Arsenal. The issue I have with Arsenal is a tough team to beat, but I'm not scared of Arsenal because it doesn't have any like individual brilliance. It's all about it's very hard breaking Arsenal down. They recover so well. They're good on set pieces. They're irritating side to play. They're basically like, you know, in the league, you have like the bigger teams like Lyon, Marseille, Monaco. I love those games. It's good sides that are playing in the Champions League. They're going to play open football. Then there are relegation battling sides. They're parking the bus, disgusting football. Then you have mid-table squads who are a bit similar to relegation. That's how I feel like Arsenal plays. So that's why I don't want to play Arsenal again. It's so unentertaining, man. But no, Arsenal definitely going to be tough to beat. Bring it on. Bring it on, man. Like, that's the thing. what feels great, DJ. We don't even have to like talk trash about other teams, about other players, do narratives, and so we know we're the best, DJ, and like clearly the best. Especially
Yeah.
with Liverpool, they were the team that everyone was pushing, like UCL favorites and everything. Obviously, they could be much better in March than they are now, but yeah, if we play Liverpool, we just beat them again.
Yeah, I've been very not extremely disappointed, but I've been a little bit disappointed with Liverpool. Even from the first week, no shit, even from the Community Shield, because they were up, was it 2-1 or 1-0 against
Yeah,
Palace? They let it slip, lost that game. Like from the start of the season, they've been a little bit off it, you know. And I think as dominant as they were last year, to now fall off a little bit and to be winning games the way they're winning now, it is a bit concerning. I can't lie.
do you think like give it more time and then suddenly they will start cooking, or
But the thing is that the team hasn't changed from last year. Like so no, that's not true. You got the two fullbacks and you've got Ekitike, but I think Ekitike is settled in well. He's been great.
Mhm.
Kerkez has been and then Frimpong. Obviously, he missed a couple of games and they had to play someone like right back. But like, I don't know if enough has changed in the squad for me to say like, oh, you just have to give them time to gel. You get what I'm trying to say? So like
no,
Ekitike hasn't needed time to gel. Ekitike is fitting perfectly immediately, you know?
so because for me the biggest one is Verts. Obviously, he's the one that costed the most, DJ. Obviously,
Right.
Isak.
Yeah.
We haven't even barely seen Isak. You know, he needs to play a
Mm-hmm.
couple of games. Uh,
Yep.
but Verts, because
Well,
he's
can
a
I?
10 as well, DJ. Like you build
Yeah.
the attack around him, he play make, he scores. So I think if they can get the best out of Verts, that's gonna be like their biggest like, oh, suddenly
Right.
Liverpool got a lot
Can I
better.
say something? Can I say something about the Isak transfer? So I
Yeah.
love Isak, right? Obviously, I think he's a great player. Um, but I think there's actually an argument that for this current Liverpool team with Salah, with Verts, with Gakpo off the left, Ekitike might actually be a better fit for that number 9 position than what Isak does. Because I feel like having
Right.
Ekitike there, having him drop into Hussein half spaces and his link up with Verts is already evident. I feel like that might benefit Gakpo and Salah more than what Isak gives you, right? So Isak is more of like a poacher. He wants to make those runs in behind. Whereas I think having Ekitike who can come in and do like the false 9 shit and allow Salah and Gakpo to be a bit more advanced.
Exactly. It has to do with the winger types they have.
Right.
They have goal scoring wingers.
Mm-hmm.
But you agree if Liverpool had Dembele Kvara, then it would suit to have Isak, right?
Oh, I don't know, you know.
Because
I
Dembele
you
Kvara, yes, they can score goals, but they're more like
but they're playmakers as
dribblers,
well.
playmakers, all of that. It's
Okay,
not.
Mo, what would you let me ask you a question? What would you rather watch? A front three of Dembele Kvara Isak or Dembele Kvara Ekitike? What would you rather watch? What would you enjoy more?
Oh, enjoy more. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no, I
What
would
would
take
you
Isak.
rather
I would take
watch?
Isak.
You
Because then
take
you
Isak.
have a
Okay, okay, that's
top
fair.
goal scorer there with two playmakers.
Yeah,
But I agree on Liverpool's sense, maybe Ekitike. Because then he
yeah,
can be more a bit of a Firmino to Gakpo,
exactly.
who's also goal scoring winger, Salah a goal scoring winger.
Right, yeah. Like I think long term, Isak and Ekitike can be a great pairing for the future. But for Liverpool right now, like the team they have this season, I'm kind of questioning if Isak is going to be more impactful than Ekitike for them. That's just one thing I kind of fear.
We'll see. I mean, he
Yeah,
didn't start the Burnley game on the weekend, right? This was his first start, right?
yeah. This was his first game. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. You can read this comment, have your opinion. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
What's this? Liverpool lose to any team that has killers up top. A PSG with their attack, or Bayern with Kane and Elise, for example, beat them if they play like this. Ooh, Liverpool to lose to anything. Yeah, I'd say so. The way they're playing now, I think if they played an elite team, not to say that Arsenal aren't an elite team, but I think like Arsenal aren't the kind of team I feel like that would really hurt Liverpool. And I think they can't continue playing like this if they want to, achieve what they want to achieve. So I agree with that. Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know who exactly they play in Champions League. Maybe we can look at their fixtures later. But it's going to be interesting to see what they look like against a team that wants to really attack them and go like toe to toe. Because I think a lot of the teams they played so far have been like the sit back counter attack type teams. And like they've dominated most of the game, but maybe haven't been as clinical as you'd want. Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna play Madrid. Would you count them as how you counted with Bayern's attack and PSG's attack?
No, I don't think. I think they have the talent, Madrid do, but I don't think the team as a whole is clicking to the level that some of the other elite teams. Come December, January time, Madrid might be the best team in the world, but I think right now it looks like it's Mbappe is great, and then everything else is a question mark. Vinny, what's happened to him? Rodrigo, is he going to play? Is he going to play in his preferred position? They're starting Franco, who is still a child. Like there's a lot of question marks. Endrick, I don't know where he fits. So yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see them being a bit more tested, but
yeah,
it come where it come.
All right.
I want to show you a clip. I want to see your thoughts on this.
Okay. We got some questions in the chat we can look at afterwards.
Yes. All right. I showed this yesterday on the stream.
Okay. Is that you?
Let me know.
Okay.
I'm the goalie.
Oh, you're the goalie. Okay. That's your friend shooting.
Yeah. We're because I'm trying to like become a goalkeeper, and there's two clips. There's this one. Look at this one.
Good save. Yeah. Maybe I think you need better footwork than that. No, I'm not to be like nitpicky.
What do you mean, like jumping?
No, so like you sort of dived too early, is what I would say. Like, obviously, I know very little about goalkeeping, but from what I've heard, like footwork is the most important thing because as a goalkeeper, you never actually want to dive. You always want to like shuffle across with like the quick feet and then just easily reach. So like that's one thing I would say nitpicking, but I think like,
no, because the biggest thing for me, DJ, up until like before last 2 months, I only did on 7-7 goal.
Okay, smaller goals. Right.
Yeah. And now I'm trying to improve. But yeah, that's right. So I should like try to shuffle more and read where the shot is going.
Exactly. Yeah. What have you like done? Like, have you played any like 11 aside games yet in goal?
No. This is just for fun. This is just for fun.
Okay.
I tell my friends come and shoot on me, or sometimes I go to the field by myself and I find someone and say, dude, you want to
take shots? Right. Okay. Yeah, because obviously, a lot of the time it's like, you have to do like, so it's like 11 aside. Being a goalkeeper, I don't need to tell you this, but you already know. But being a goalkeeper is more than just being able to save shots. So it's like being able to like talk to people, communicate, like claim crosses, punch the balls that come in, all those little things. Because actually, if you're playing in a half decent team, you're not really gonna have to save that many shots, especially long shots, because teams aren't really like spamming long shots, So it's just one of those things.
Because for me, it's not even like I want to become a goalkeeper. If I had to play in a team, I would want to play as a striker, midfielder, or anything. Because I don't think playing goalkeeper is that fun. But I want to be as good as a shot stopper. I want to be at a level where if I go with my friend to the pitch, I say, I bet this, you can't score on me. That's how good I want to become, where you just can't score on me.
Okay.
And then I also think it's great training. You improve your reflexes, your movement. And then the biggest thing is mentally, DJ. Like, if I tell you jump on that grass, you wouldn't just jump. That has been the hardest thing for me, like diving. It's easier for me to dive when it's a bit lower, but if it's like top right, top left, I still have issues with that.
Are you worried about like hitting your head against the post?
No. It's just like mental fear, because like you
landing on the ground.
You just don't want to land. You just don't want to just jump on it. So I had this one.
I hear that.
And then I had this 1v1. So you were talking about the footwork. Let me know what you think about the footwork here.
Okay, let's see. Ooh. I feel like the angle's a bit tough to judge. Yeah. Did he save it?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it
you
will come
saved it.
down in
Okay,
slow
okay.
motion.
Yeah, I see it now. I feel like the angle is a bit tough to judge on like what your footwork is like, because like I think the
It's from
idea
the
is like
angle.
you want to narrow down the angle of like the guy shooting. But no, it looks good so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Where is that? 'Cause that looks really nice, like that picture.
That's just a normal pitch in Sweden, man. That's
You just
actually
like
something.
you rented the space
No, you just go there.
for free.
Yeah, that's actually like because I realized that when the chat was mentioning it, that's like a huge thing we have in Sweden. Like we have so many pitches across, the city. You will always
Right.
find an empty, high quality pitch you can play
That's
with your
really
friends.
cool. Is that's turf, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
like, because I
Yeah.
remember when I was in London, you guys, because the thing with London, or at least I know you don't live there, but the thing with London,
Right.
DJ, it's such a like, it's such. Stockholm is a big city, but this is obviously London is much bigger. So
Mm-hmm.
there isn't that much space to have like a big pitch. So they have like in the middle
Right.
of the
Right.
city, and then they have it like caged, right? And then like
Yeah.
you have to open it or something. For us, it's just
Right. Right.
we have fields of woodland and all of that. You can just go. There's a big ass stadium right there, high quality. Like next to me, I've like 3, 4, 5 high quality stadiums I can go to at any point.
That's really cool, honestly. So like if here in England, especially like where I live, so like you have pitches around you in like community areas, all of that, where it's like a couple of goals with no net and then just open fields. So there's a lot of grass space, but the shit that you've got there, where it's like
Yeah.
caged sort of turf fields, like a lot of the time you have to pay to play in those kind of areas. So it's really cool that you guys have that for free.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's something I'm because I don't understand. Like pay to play on a pitch.
Yeah. No, I
But
guess it's just how it is, isn't it? You get used to it, you know.
you're seeing some question.
Yeah, like if you want to scroll up in the chat.
We bought a wrong left back, Kirkus. We need Mendes type left back. I mean, that's the thing. Because I mentioned this last season, Arne Slot copying Luis Enrique and trying to play similarly.
Mm-hmm.
Frimpong is a similar profile to Ashraf Hakimi, a very offensive wing back-ish fullback. Obviously, not as good
Right.
as defensive as Hakimi, but similar
No, it's
profile.
physical. Yeah.
And then Arne Slot is expecting Kerkez to do the Nuno Mendes role, which is sliding in with the two center backs. Kerkez is not that good at defending. Nuno Mendes obviously is a generational talent, but I think Liverpool need more of a defensive left back to cover for Frimpong being offensive. At Leverkusen, they
Agreed.
played with 2 wing backs and 3 center backs, so it worked. You always got to have at
Right.
least 3 at the back. So I think Kerkez, the biggest thing with him, that's not his role. He's similar to Frimpong and Hakimi. He's an overlapping wing back, great offensively, great crosses, great shots, great runs as well, a lot of pace as well.
Yeah.
But when he tucks in, because I remember I watched the first game versus Bournemouth. I mean, he was getting cooked so many times.
Yeah. No, I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I've said this to you, but I think the future of Liverpool ideally is when Salah goes, you have Frimpong, Kerkez holding the width on either side, and then you have like all the like Verts, Ekatike, all these guys just like operating centrally, roaming about, and obviously Isak up top. So I think when Salah goes, the balance is going to be a bit better because you can add like one more sort of like workman-like sort of player to that core. I think if you replace Salah.
Yeah, I even saw like they could potentially play a 4-3-1-2. If maybe that's what you're talking about. Like versus a 10, Isak, Ekatike up top. That would cook.
Oh yeah. And then
And then
you
you
have
have
the
3
two wing backs.
midfielders, and then Frimpong and
Right.
Kerkez can push up because the 2 midfielders can, take their places and so on. Or you
Right.
have like a really top DM that can drop between the 2 center backs.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
So,
That's why
so
I
that's
don't understand why they didn't go out and buy Hincapié, for example, because he would have been a perfect option as like a more defensive left back or even another centre back rotation. I have
or
no
like
idea why.
Yoral Hato. He would have been
Hato
maybe
as well.
perfect.
Yeah.
Can play left
Yeah.
center
But
back perfectly.
Liverpool, I don't know. I like the window, like they made a lot of good signings, but actually, the lack of centre back depth is kind of concerning. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean they will hope that Liopo You know the Italian they got?
Leone, I
Leone.
think.
They will have to hope that he's good.
Yeah, that's what they're praying, isn't it? Yeah.
Napoli to beat City tomorrow. Ooh, oh, you're a Napoli fan. Yo, shout out to you. I mean, I have Holland and Guardiola in my fantasy. I think I predicted a 2-1 victory for City. I think you guys will make the game tough, but City being at home as well will get the nudge. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna be watching that game. Obviously, I'm gonna be watching
Barca
Newcastle. What a game that's gonna be, man.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And by the way, I think this is one of my best tweets of all time.
All right, let's see.
You got 40K likes, which is really good.
Nah, that's good. That's good. That tact is Madrid penalty.
Because usually they're at like 3 certainties in life. And I was like, nah. Let me go straight to the point. People that get it, people that get it.
Yeah. Nah, I hear that. That's a good tweet.
Obviously, Kvara got the man of the match.
Well deserved.
If you didn't know. Did you see the Palmer goal?
No, I haven't watched the game. I was gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh, like full game.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, you can't watch one game without the dumbass commentators. They're so thirsty to tell you about all the other goals that are going in everywhere. Like, bro, I'm trying to watch this game.
You hide yourself from it.
Exactly. I'm watching this game because I want to know what's happening in this game. I don't need to know what's happening in Munich, bro. Like, come on, please. Like, come on, man.
For everyone that's asking about the fantasy, it says league info won't be updated until the day's points are calculated. So they still haven't calculated my full points. So I don't know. I have to wait. There was something I wanted to show. Yeah, look at this. Christensen said, this is a final for us tomorrow. How can he say this, man? You know how embarrassing this is? This is not a quarterfinal. This is not a semi. This is the first group stage game. Calling it a final? How is this team going to win the Champions League if you're calling?
Nah. Yeah, it must be a bad translation. I will blame it on the translation.
Yeah, because I just
blame
such a small club. Like, just
yeah.
This is what, like, I don't know, Karabakh, if they came to the park. This is a final for us. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
No clue. The thing is, like, even these Barca accounts are working against Barca themselves. Like, they always put out stuff with that context. Question to you, DJ, here.
Yes. Okay. Obviously, game yesterday. Me and Mo watched the game, I think against, was it Mallorca or Osasuna early on in the season? I think it was Osasuna, right? I'm pretty sure it was Osasuna.
Oh, yeah, we watched the first one. The 1-0 Mbappe penalty. That was...
yeah, Osasuna, wasn't it? Or was it Mallorca? It should have been Osasuna, I think.
Yeah, just some fun. Yeah.
So... Yeah, so I've only watched those 2 games. Honestly, bro, I don't watch La Liga. Like, it's not no hate. There's so much football to watch. I can only watch so much.
Maybe he mean every game is important. He could have. That's fair. Especially Barca Universal. Barca Universal, Madrid Universal, and Touchline are all the same owner.
Really? All the same person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there
He got exposed.
is there Atleti Universal?
I think so.
I wonder if there's fucking Villarreal Universal.
Atleti Universal. No. There's no Atleti Universal.
Oh no, they didn't make the cut.
There's one big Atletico Madrid one I know of. Can't find
Yeah,
them.
I know that one. I think they have like a light blue sort of badge or like logo or something. Profile pic. Like Atleti Hub or something. Atletico Universe, yeah, that's it.
Atletico Universe. What? Someone said in chat.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I searched it up. Yeah, I searched it up on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, he's saying there is an Atleti Universal. Well, let's hope
Yeah.
it's not owned by them as well.
All right, now I have to see how many universals there are.
Oh, by the way, you're gonna watch the game back, but yeah. I'm not gonna spoil. No, it was just that it was a stat card from a player that played that game.
What, the buying game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right then.
No, I'm gonna leave it for you so you can have fun. This is Barca's predicted lineup versus Newcastle.
What?
Yeah, but it's because Yamal's injured.
Oh, nah. They need to. What other wingers do they have? Don't they have the what's his name? The guy they got from Copenhagen. Yeah, they need to play Rooney. They need to play Rooney, man.
Yo, respect. He got beautiful. He played really good last game. I watched him.
Oh my god. Okay. And then what? Pedri, Firmin, Gav. Okay. Is that midfielder guy back? The one who tore his ACL is it Bernal?
Yeah.
Mark Bernal. Yeah, he's back. Okay. Has Casado been starting recently?
He started last game, yeah, but it looks like I think De Jong had a little bit of injury from international break. That's why.
Bro, I swear Balde is always injured. I feel like he's always injured. Like damn near every time. Like, oh, but Barca are missing Balde today because he was missing in the Champions League tie against Inter. They had to play I think what Inigo left back.
No, it was Martin. No, it
was Martin. Okay. Yeah.
You remember the Acerbi goal? He's the one that lost it to Dumfries.
I can't remember exactly. Nah, my memory of that is kind of foggy. I think. Yeah.
But,
okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be such an interesting game, man.
Yeah, it should be. Yo, Hasham said that he thinks Votamada is going to score tomorrow.
I mean, Newcastle know about the height advantage, and they're definitely going to abuse it. I remember last time when we played them, DJ, Dan Burn. I remember Dan Burn.
Yeah.
Like, we had Skriniar. Skriniar is huge as well. Like,
right. He got bitched. He got bitched on a corner. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think that's how Almiron scored, wasn't it? Miguel Almiron scored.
No, that's the first goal.
Was that the first? Okay. So so
I will find that. It was from
it was So I remember Marquinhos gave the ball away. I think for the second goal, right? Or was that the first?
No, that's the first one.
So Marquis gave it away for the first goal.
Took the shot. Donnarumma save. Almiron.
And then Almiron. Yeah. Okay. Who scored? Okay, so who scored the second? I know who scored the third and fourth. I can't remember who scored the second.
No, it was Dan Burn.
Okay, Dan Burn scored the second. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
By the way, before I show, maybe you want to answer this. Understand your point, DJ, but brother, you support Getafe cousin.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. To be fair, yeah. I can't really argue with that.
Here's the goal. You remember they had like a set piece. Look at the defending from us. Absolutely disgusting. Who is this?
Who's that?
He's not looking even at the play.
Hakimi.
Okay, now it comes. Now it comes. If there are any Barca fans here, prepare yourself.
All right, let's see.
Trippier. No, he takes a shot. Saved. Yeah, and then we don't even get the rebound. And then another cross comes here. Look at Dan Burn. Whoa!
Oh, God. Nah, Skriniar is too funny. Oh, my God. He never even had a chance.
Fuck, man. game was so bad, man. But yeah, damn Burn. Where is he? 6'6"?
Yeah, 6'6", 6'7". But that nigga should be the NBA, bro. I don't know what he's doing playing football.
Yeah, wrong sport, man.
Oh my
So they have
god.
Dan Burn and they have Voltmade. And I mean, Cher isn't that short.
Yeah. Botman as well if he plays.
Botman.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long
Joe Linton, he's big for his size, I'd say. Like he plays
Joe
better
Linton,
than he
yeah.
is. Yeah. He's a unit.
Sure. Voltmade could score.
He definitely could, yeah. Yeah, he scored on his debut as well, yeah.
Yeah, he did. For my header as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've come a long way, man. And I'm so happy that this season is not a replicate of previous seasons where we're not good in the UCL group stage and then we peak when it matters. This time, I want us to be peak the entire season. I want every single club to be afraid of Paris Saint-Germain. When we go into the draw, everyone should say, I don't want PSG. I don't want PSG. It will be a great game, but I don't want PSG. And I don't think people would want to face PSG. I think people, DJ, they were a little bit happy. And basically the entire world, because we smacked every single team in the world. Then they saw we lost 3-0 to Chelsea. Everyone was like, yeah. All right, PSG is not going to dominate football as we thought. Right, and then we had a little bit of a slow start. We needed 2 last-minute goals versus Spurs to win. But then 4-0 Atalanta. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
And now Europe is like, no. And this was without Booz and Due as well. I mean, Debate was our best player last season. Due was one of our best. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're trolling, Aaron. I don't know if you're trolling.
Yo, chat, if you guys want to do like would you rathers or like this player or that player, feel free to drop some comments.
And for people wondering about other, I mean, it's a midweek. I know that Tosin is probably at work. He only skips work for big games. So like Barca. That's a definitely skip.
Do you know what he does? Tosin. Accounting?
I know he works at a cubicle. Could be accounting.
Cubicle?
Isn't it
what, like a
office?
Like a tanning? Oh, okay. I thought office. When I heard cubicle, I thought you meant like a fucking tanning salon or something.
It's called Corporate America. Corporate America, I think.
Corporate America. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's some like perks to office jobs where like it's just like relatively simple and it's like you come in, you do your tasks, you just clock out, and then some like downsides to it is that it gets a bit monotonous. So like I don't know, because obviously when I finish uni, I'm going to try get work, but I don't know like what kind of work I want to do, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's long. Okay, so Arian asked, you got it there. Yeah. Okay, so I think it depends on the kind of team I have, like what I need. But off the top of my head, I would say probably Bellingham. I feel like maybe probably Bellingham, because I feel like he'll give you good GA from midfield, and then he'll give you like a bunch of little things as well, like energy, work rate, all of that. What about you, Mo?
I mean, easily Yamal.
Really easily.
I mean, I don't even want Yamal at this club. If you talk about them two talent, Yamal easily.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so are you counting like for the future as well, like their whole career? Because I was thinking about just the player they are right now.
Yeah. I mean, both. I mean, both will have a great future. Both are young. I know Yamal.
Okay, what if?
But let's say we have a Champions League final tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, Yamal.
Okay.
Bellingham's fair. Like Bellingham wouldn't even get on the bench, man.
No, come on.
He would get on the bench. But I mean, Bellingham wouldn't start.
Are we saying for PSG or just
Davis or Vitinha?
No, I think. I think he'd start over Fabian. I do think he'd
No.
start over Fabian.
Stop disrespecting man. Fabian is tripping, man. He's been like one of our
It's not disrespect,
man.
It's not disrespect.
Fabian, man.
No, because like Bellingham, like as a box crashing midfielder, he can get you good GA. He's showing that. And then while he's not as like technical as some of the other midfielders that we have, I think like he's not like, oh, Bellingham, he's Ugarte, you know, like he's still a competent possession midfielder, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
right, what's the next one?
Yeah, I mean we already discussed that, but DJ can briefly go through his thoughts about the Madrid.
Yeah. So you had some really good moments. Created a lot of good opportunities, which is nice. I thought Franco showed some flashes, but showed his immaturity a bit. And I think the right wing is a bit of a question, because if you had sold Rodrigo and then bought like a veteran, like a Zagrova, someone like that, where he's coming in, he's a good age, he's like in his prime, and then you have Franco as well, sort of backing him up, I think that could have made some sense. But like, no, there's some promise there, and I think it will only get better. Like, hopefully everyone can stay fit as well, with the defense and with the midfield and attack, you know. But I think the biggest question is just like getting it all to fit together. I think that's where the issue is right now, to be honest.
Fair.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, no, Brahim is so mid, man. He looks worse than Asensio post ACL. And he was
no, they renewed him. They renewed him for the City goal last year. They said, "All right, you've done enough, son. You can stay."
City goal?
Yeah, he scored at the Etihad last season.
But then he also scored versus Atletico Madrid as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, was it first leg or second leg? First
leg.
Yeah. Okay. Bro, that tie was so good. Oh my god, the drama. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Like, that was some like classic UCL we got in that tie. Then you had the penalty drama at the end as well.
Wait, what game?
The Atletico versus the Madrid derby last year in Champions League. Yeah.
Nah, it was just filthy how it ended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vinny looked kind of poor when he came on as well. Like, just a little bit off here, I'd say.
Yeah, no, Vinny just has to leave, man. I mean, we've been discussing Vinny Saudi for such a long time.
Yeah. Is his contract running up still? They haven't extended him yet, have they?
What do you mean?
Vinny's contract. Have they extended him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
They've never been this far away. Because it's simple. Vinny wants he wants obviously the money, but he also wants to be seen at the same level as Mbappe. And Madrid
that's
like,
never gonna happen.
Respect to you, Vinny, but you're not better than Mbappe, and you're not more marketable than Mbappe. So why the fuck should we give you a higher wage? And then Vinny says, I won you guys 2 UCLs. Mbappe didn't. And then Madrid say, that's not relevant anymore.
Right, that's the past, yeah. You see how they do you. The new girl comes around and they say, all right, man, beat it.
Forgotten about you.
Yeah.
And they're basically telling Vinny, become the second man. And Vinny's like, nope. I was the second man to Benzema. Then I became the main man. When you said I proved myself, I can be the main man.
Right, so, Ballon d'Or, all of that.
Because PSG is mentioning it with Neymar. That's what Vinny should do. Obviously, Neymar left whilst he was wanted, whereas Vinny would leave when he's unwanted. So it's a bit different. But that's what Vinny should do. Vinny should now send his agents around to top clubs in Europe, see what clubs are interested in him, and then make a big move. And try to win the UCL with that team, and then say fuck
Right.
Madrid
Can I ask you, what
or fuck
club do you
Perez.
think he would fit best at, and what club do you think would actually want interest in him? Because I don't really see a destination for him, to be honest, bro.
I mean, usually the club players can go to for Madrid Barca is PSG, but we would not go for Vinny.
No.
It got to be Prem or it's Saudi.
Yeah, that's the issue. No one has any money. So, like, in an ideal world, maybe, okay, let's say Inter sell Lautaro, they can bring in Vinny, but Inter don't have the money to do that, And then same thing with AC Milan. Or let's say Milan sell Leao to Chelsea or whatever. You say, okay, let's go get Vinny. They don't have the money. So it's literally just like you said, it's Prem or Saudi. And then Man City? But I don't even know. I don't think Real Madrid would sell him to City, and I don't think he would want to go live in Manchester. That doesn't seem like his kind of vibe,
True.
So it's long for him. Really and truly, Chelsea wouldn't be crazy.
No, yeah,
would
I thought
Chelsea
about
be
Chelsea.
crazy?
Even though they have 3 left wingers, Pedro Neto, Gittins,
come on, man. Chelsea don't care about that.
They would just sell them and make a profit.
Exactly. They'll sell him to Arsenal. They'll sell Gittins to Arsenal for 200 mil in a year's time.
He could be the big signing, and then you have like Palmer, Vinny, Joao Pedro.
Yeah, something like that would be crazy. I think that's why I'm saying. I just look at Chelsea and think: do you actually want to win? Do you want to win the Champions League? Do you want to win the league, or do you just want to keep farming these young boys? Because all the guys that keep signing, it's like, okay, you sell Madueke, you bring in Garnacho. That's a sideways step at best, really and truly,
Yeah. And then the game versus Bayern, starting with Tosin and Chalobah. What the fuck are you doing?
That,
you splashed 1.5 billion in the last 4 seasons, and you have 2 bumps as your centre backs.
To be fair, injuries probably hurt them there.
Better than them. I know
injuries probably hurt them there. Yeah.
Okay, they have Colwell.
And Fofana as well. They spent a load of money on as well.
Yeah, but Fofana has gone through like 2 ACLs or something. Like that dude is cooked, man. You gotta. I don't know why they didn't go after a centre back. Like they could have signed a top centre back.
Yeah.
To.
Yeah, because they've spent a lot of money on centre back. So they bought Badiashile and Desassi from Monaco. Like you said, Fofana. They bought Tosin in on free. They spent quite a bit on TV, but never really anyone that's like elite,
Yeah. And I mean, even here, but on going back to the Vinny stuff here, 500k. The thing with Chelsea as well, Chelsea, yes, they splash a lot of money, but they don't give out high wages at all.
That's true. Yeah. So for them, it would be more than it would be like, okay, we have to spend 150 million on Vinny, but then we also have to spend 400k a week, and they probably wouldn't want to do that.
So the highest one is Sterling.
Yeah, but that's pre this new ownership, isn't it? Pre the new model.
Oh yeah, he was signed before. Yeah. So you got Sterling, then James. Obviously, he's been at the club as well. Fofana before as well. Yeah. So Enzo is like the first one, and he's in 200.
Mm-hmm.
Palmer's probably soon gonna ask about a big upgrade as well.
Right, new contract. Yeah.
But the thing is these terrorist contracts. Look at this, 2033. 2030.
Yeah.
2033.
Wait, go up a little bit, just a little bit. What happened? What were you looking at?
What'd you say?
No, I wanted to look at some of the guys that were at the bottom of the list, for the money.
Okay. Hato. Yeah, Hato's good. Hato's a good talent there, but I don't know why he isn't playing.
No, Hato's a left back. Hato's a left back. He's not a centre back.
He's like a left centre back. He's like a hybrid.
Mo, I don't think Hato's ever played CB, really and truly. I'm pretty sure.
I don't watch Hato. I just know when I buy him on FIFA, he's left back.
Yeah, he on FIFA he's a left back, left centre back. But I think in football it's like Nkapie. Nkapie is he's played more as a wing back than he has as a centre back in a back four. So really that's not his. He does not play there. That's not his position.
Okay, but
go down a bit. Just keep going. I'll say stop. All right, stop. Okay. All right, that's fair then. Yeah, Gusto needs a new contract, I think.
Gusto. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Malagusto. He needs a new contract. Oh, who's this?
This is PSG Ahmad. This DJ actually. Wait, we can't hear you. Yeah, look. Talk again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can hear
bro.
you. So DJ
What's up,
PSG
guys? What's
Ahmad,
up?
he was the one that created PSG Int.
Really? That the whole channel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and
how you
Mo.
doing, bro? It's
I'm
nice to
good,
meet
bro. How
you.
are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Sorry, Mo, I came a bit late.
No. Let's go.
What's your feeling after
So
the
you
game?
guys started. So you guys started it together, the channel,
Yeah, first we had the Instagram account.
But
right?
this was time ago.
Posted like news and all of that. This was like Tuchel era, long time
Okay,
ago.
okay.
And
Yeah.
then we're like, let's do a YouTube channel. And then I carried on by myself.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
He
cool.
made it big. He made it big.
Eh.
The only credit I can take is the name.
Yeah. He was the
PSG
one that
that
came
came
up
up
with PSG Int. But which about the game?
Yeah, what was your feeling after the game?
I mean, one of the best performances I've seen from PSG under Luis Enrique, creating
think
10
so?
big chances and not conceding a single big chance. I mean, it was such a dominant performance.
But do you think that's because of our brilliance or how bad Atalanta was?
Both.
Because
I
really, like, most of our chances came from the first, like, 50 minutes. We were very good and high pressing. But it was a bit too easy, it felt like. And they did also a lot of mistakes in the second half and after
no,
that 10 minutes run.
I agree with that. But when I look at this game, I just look at PSG versus Liverpool. We did the same thing to Liverpool, basically.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like it was a very good 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It was that good that we didn't need to perform well after that because we were already up with one goal. We created so many chances that should have been a goal. Barcola should have scored today. I think it's a bad thing that he didn't because he had a penalty. He had a dumb offside that shouldn't be offside. Uh, and a lot of chances he just wasted. So, but other than that, it was a very easy performance. I don't know if it's because we were that good or if Atalanta were bad.
No, obviously, Atalanta were poor today. Didn't create single big chance. Individual mistakes. Musa giving away that penalty that we should have scored from. But
Yeah,
like the football that we played, like no team can stop that. If you look at the first goal, the pass from Fabian Ruiz to Marquinhos. I mean, Marquinhos for that entire goal wins it high up,
yeah,
presses the
that's
attacker
him.
all the way.
That goal is his.
Absolutely beautiful. And then like the chance right after when Marquinhos pings a long ball to Nuno Mendes in a 1v1, and the goalkeeper
Uh,
makes a good save, and then the Barcola chance, and then the Hakimi
which
chance.
chance was that? Oh, the Nuno one when
Which
he
one?
shot it wide. Marquinhos pass.
No, goalkeeper saved it actually because we
Did he?
got a corner after it. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't think it. I thought it was a miss too.
no, the goalkeeper were their best player. Even Hakimi should have scored later on with the
Yeah,
brilliant
he made
save
a
he
good
made.
save. Yeah.
Um, no, I thought it was a very good performance, but I don't know if that's because of our brilliance or how bad Atalanta was. To be honest, I don't really care about how we play right now because, as we know from last season, it doesn't really matter. We need to be good after January, after during February, March, April. Right now, we just need to qualify. That's it. We don't have to be the best team in the Champions League.
No. I
Because
want
it
to
doesn't matter if
fucking
we're shit
piss
after
on
this,
these.
after New
No.
Year.
Look, I mean, obviously, the knockout stages matter more, bro. No, I want because especially when you look at the last two group stages we go through on the last match day. This time, I
Yeah,
want us to piss on the group stage. We got the group of death. We'll show them if it's the group of death.
yeah, I agree, but
So I want us
it's a
to win
bit
all
different
eight
now
games.
as well because it's a whole different PSG. Um, we weren't we struggled the past two group stages in the Champions League. I don't think we will do that this season. However, I think it's less important. We can't forget that the player haven't had the preseason. We're still rotating the team a lot through Liga games. We have bad injuries now on players. So right now, I think the results are the most important thing. We just need to qualify from the top 8 group.
I'm not just looking to qualify. I want to have fun. Like this is exactly what I mean. Fun.
Yeah, of course, but
4-0 Atalanta and making everyone in Europe scared. You know, we saw Madrid struggle. We saw Liverpool struggle. We've seen so many teams struggle. And then you got PSG breezing through everyone. It's only us and Bayern, I think, who have looked unstoppable this season.
yeah, Bayern was. I watched the Chelsea game at the same time, and they play good. Um, but we play them right soon. That would be a tough game.
Bayern. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I forgot about that.
We play them, but
I
we're
mean, that
we're
would
at
be a
home, I
tougher
think.
game than the Barca game.
But Barca is away though.
I mean,
Bayern is at home.
that's a point to us. Because
You
Barca
think so?
stink at home even more. Yeah, because they have too much pressure on them, especially against us. Like Barca, Barca are at a point where I think they maybe hate PSG more than Madrid.
But when is the Bayern game?
I think it's November.
So then Booz will probably be back by then,
Yeah, no, then Buzz will be back for that game.
because that would be a big game. I think they're a very good team, and we played them recently in the Club World Cup. I thought it was pretty even. I would say the biggest difference between. Oh, sorry, guys. I think it was a very even game last time we played them. Uh, Obviously from the brilliance of Due,
Oh,
he
the Club
changed the
World
game.
Cup, yeah.
Yeah. So they're a good team, and they added Luis Diaz and some other players, so they're looking dangerous. Um, no, I thought it was a good game, but Barcola needs to do better because this game had a lot of chances, and
Yeah.
to be honest, the way Atalanta play, they press pretty high, they leave a lot of spaces. That's something Barcola thrives off. But he can't be offside in those positions. It was such an easy opportunity to just stay on side, get that goal, and the penalty. That was one of the worst penalties I've seen. I don't understand why Vitinha didn't take it. Like Vitinha should take that. He was our penalty taker last season.
I agree, but I mean, I wouldn't blame the Barcola his goal. I think if Fabian should have probably played him a bit earlier. Like I think
He's a striker, like you should as a striker you should always make sure you're on side. And that was
yeah, I
such a
agree.
big move and such a big opportunity where he didn't have anyone in front of him. I don't know. I'm just thinking imagine if that happens in a bigger game. When you have one of those chances.
I suppose true, yeah. But I mean
Even
today
the same thing with the penalty. You need to take those chances.
I mean, true. I agree and disagree in the one sense that I also feel like you also have to think when players at that point, PSG are already what? Was it 1-0 at that point or 2-0?
I think it was 1-0 maybe or 2-0, yeah.
As in,
Something
I also
like
just think that the call all the opposition when you're you could say that if we missed a chance. Like I remember Dembele missed a sitter against Brest in the first leg in the playoffs, and you could say that if that was against a bigger team, then I mean, but he didn't against the bigger. I think an extra goal in this game, bar for the standings and whatnot, isn't going to be uber duper consequential afterwards. I mean, obviously you want to score as many goals as you want, but today, if you go and you look, yes, we missed. I think we had 8 big chances missed, but a lot of those the for example, the Nuno Mendes one counts as a big chance missed, but that was a great save. The other Barcola one where he hits it and the keeper makes a save, that's an excellent save, but that counts as a big chance missed. So I think
the keeper was good for them.
Yeah, the keeper was excellent today.
It was and yeah, that's true. This game, it felt like after the 15 minutes we had, we absolutely destroyed them in the first 15-20 minutes. It became a bit unserious because we were leading by 2 goals. It was a bit like a playground. I don't know how to explain it. And then in the second half, we made a lot of changes early just to get other players to play and rotate the team. So the game was finished after like first half.
Yeah.
It won't be the case when we play against the big teams. Then you need to be concentrated at all times. So I get your point. It would probably be different against the big teams, but that penalty was so bad, man. Like he
I
took one
agree.
step to take the shot.
Yeah, I don't know
It
why
was
he
so
took it like
predictable.
that. Yeah.
And I understand why he's taking it. Is it because we want to boost his confidence? He's the new goal scorer now when Dembouz is out and Du is out.
I
Like
have
why
no
why
idea.
doesn't Kvara take it? Or Nuno? Nuno is a great penalty taker.
I think because you have to think that, like, I mean, the players they do penalty sessions in training and whatnot, and he probably, I mean, maybe he takes them well then. I think that's
Yeah,
how
that's can be the
that's what
case.
happens.
But I thought before that Vitinha was a very good penalty taker. Then he had the craziest downfall with penalty against Spurs and Liverpool and Arsenal, I believe.
He missed. He only missed against Arsenal and Spurs. Those are the two he
Yeah,
missed.
but the one against Liverpool was very dodgy. I was almost a save.
I suppose. Well, I mean, I guess you could argue that that's just his penalty technique working. Then that it caught.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Now I'm surprised he didn't take it.
yeah, so was I. So was I.
So yeah.
Nah, but what do you guys think of the the Lucho gimmick, going up front in the stands with the headset on, and then coming back down for the second half?
I didn't see it. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it in the last two games. He did it against Lens as well, where he starts off in the first half. He's up in the stands, in the
Wait, he
box.
was down to in the technical area after the second half, or when the second half started?
Yeah, the second half he was back in the technical area.
Or was he?
Yeah, he said it's something that he wants to change in the sense that like he said that he can see so much from up there, and that he said that against the last game, that in his post game press conference, that was like one of the best team like halftime talks he's ever given, because he's able to see it from up high. He has such a better view, a tactical view of everything. And so he's better able to, because when you're at like pitch side, like level
Yeah,
playing
those
field,
guys will.
the game is a lot quicker. You can't see everything and whatnot. Whereas from that point, he's able to see a lot. Like he's even like when he came to PSG initially, he did the same thing in training where he was on a crane to better
Yeah, I
see.
saw that.
Yeah, so he's
I,
implementing
I
the
thought
same
it was
thing.
up there because it was banned or something, because he slapped João Pedro at the World Cup.
Ah, no, it wasn't.
So he's allowed to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? He didn't receive anything from that.
No, they decided not to prosecute him.
He was lucky because João got like 2-3 games banned.
I don't know, man.
I thought it was because of that he was up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's smart actually.
Yo, I got a dip, but you guys take care. Yeah?
See, DJ.
Okay, bro. Take care.
Junior, I hope you're good, bro. Hope things are good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too.
I'm doing good, thank you. All right, you take care, guys.
Awesome. See you,
Take
man.
care, man.
Yeah, love.
So Jim, what did you make of the game? PSG
Nice.
said it was one of Lucho's best performances. I don't agree with that, but
Wait, is that what Int said?
one of the best performances I've seen from Lucho.
I think in terms of like the mastery of the game, that's not ridiculous. As in, you go and you look, Atalanta only had 2 shots. None of them were on target. You didn't really suffer. They had the one chance in that first half where they probably should have done better. But apart from that, you scored
I
early
felt like the
on.
game was too easy for us. Like,
Yeah. But in fairness, because I think also it's like, I thought Atalanta actually, they played like decent. They weren't bad. Like they actually,
no, as
especially,
well, they don't park the bus. Like,
yeah,
they
exactly.
aren't one of those teams, and that suits us.
But I think
Gives
what
us
you
more spaces.
Because I think what you said, you talked about all the Barca, they played high. I think the issue though was that they didn't give, like they pressed really well. They were basically man marking PSG, and so it made
Yeah.
it difficult for anybody to get on the ball. To then be able to go and play somebody through. Like they were pressing really, really well. I mean, they must be really, really fit, so on and so forth. And it made it difficult for like PSG was still able to like play out of it, but they weren't able to, if the freedom that they usually have a Fabian, spring Barca through and go and score like he usually does. It was a lot tighter and whatnot. But I mean, still, you go and you look, Lucho, despite that, 4-0 at the pack. Dembele, no Doué, no Dembele. Started making a lot of your subs,
And to be honest,
early
it should have
on.
been more. Should have
Yeah.
been more than 4-0.
Yeah.
Because we missed some big sitters and a penalty as well.
Well, I mean, okay, the penalty, yeah. What the other like? I mean, I made me like misremembering something.
I got so frustrated from the or all of the chances Ramos had. He's such a bad striker, man. Like, he gets in good positions and then he fumbles. I don't know what he does. There was one time he got a through ball, he shielded the guy or the ball well, and then he just couldn't get the shot off.
Oh, okay. I think that one though, that's tough because he was in a physical battle. I think he just he
No,
just
but
couldn't
he's
hit
a
his-
striker. That's his job. He can't do anything else, and that's his job. That's the only thing he can do well. And he can't even do that.
I think you're being harsh on him for. I'm not saying like he was. You know,
I
you know,
lost my
pitch
hope on him.
perfect.
I lost my hope on him.
You're done. You're done with him.
100%. I've been done for a while. Like, I still believe he's a good backup, but he's still shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only issue is that he's technically not. He's too good to be just a mere bench player, but he's not good enough to make the starting 11.
But this is the thing. I don't even know if he's a good bench player. I think I'm getting like brainwashed because of the price tag. We paid 80 million for him. Like, for him to be a bench player is crazy. But he's not even good at that. Like, he gets the numbers. He's always gotten the numbers. But he doesn't, I don't know. Because if he's a backup to like Dembouz, for example, that's a good thing. But sometimes if Dembouz gets injured, and we all know that Dembouz is always rotated. Like, we need someone that plays when Dembouz is out. I don't think he's the guy. Because he's bad.
No. From now on, start sending Mayulu, man. Gonzalo stinks, man. And I don't care about what he did today. Because my stream, something happened with it. I got so mad. And so I missed, the chance that you guys are talking about. When he was challenged by a defender or something. But I saw Mayulu. I saw Mayulu in his first Champions League start. In the first game, I've seen him play as a false nine. Maybe second game. Better than basically 99% of Gonzalo performances.
Okay.
But he's 100%
Mayulu
a
understands
better
his role.
ball player.
He's two-footed. For me, it's just like this. Luis Enrique has Dembele as the false nine. He sees him as the perfect false nine for our team. When Dembele is not there, you want to put someone that's similar to Dembele. And that's Mayulu. Two-footed, athletic, football IQ, can score, can play make. Bam.
I think
But
Instead,
to
you're
be
putting
fair
Gonzalo
to,
Ramos, a fucking truck. He can
no,
only
but
score
to be
tap-ins.
fair
He
to
needs
Enrique, he
service.
started Mayulu. Like that, I think
no,
he has
no,
the same vision.
When I saw that, I was like, Luis Enrique is a genius, man.
But that
Gonzalo
was
has to
predicted,
leave this
right?
club. Man.
That wasn't predicted, right?
No, that was not predicted.
Because I thought it would play
actually,
a
I
at the back.
predicted.
No,
I
yeah, it wasn't
predicted-
predicted. It wasn't predicted.
I thought it would play
predicted,
a at the back.
I predicted Warren. I thought Warren was going to start ahead of Gonzalo.
Thank God he did it.
No,
Well, he's
Warren's
also a
good,
bit
man.
cooked.
No, Warren's been good.
Nah,
Warren was-
he has an agenda. He
But
has an
good,
agenda.
but good at which standards? Like, we're
As
talking
in,
about the best midfield in the world. Our first
Yeah,
backup
he's good.
is
He's a
Warren.
good fourth option. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I mean, Neves, for example, hopefully he's good. I'm actually gonna look if any reports have dropped around it. But against
he's
Marseille, you just play Warren instead of Neves.
like what other teams? Okay, you say it like that. What other teams in world football can go and say, "Yeah, oh, we're bringing on Warren Emery off the bench"?
But I don't think that's a good option.
Okay, but okay. So even let's say you don't rate. What club has a better fourth option off the bench?
No, a lot of teams.
Like,
I think Chelsea has better options.
so okay, Caicedo.
Wait.
So hold
wait.
on. So Caicedo, what? Caicedo, Enzo, and Palmer, if when he plays there. or
Lavia
what?
is good. Man.
Lavia.
is good. No, he's clear of Warren.
Yeah, I knew this was a mistake, man. I knew this was. No, he's the biggest. Like, he's more of a Premier League
No,
fan
but-
at this point.
No, Junior, deep this. I
Lavia.
discussed this with PSG. We have seen like 2-3 good months of Warren. All right, like he had 2-3 months where he was very good, and that was his like breakthrough. After that, he's been shit for 1.5 years.
No,
So
I
you're
can't.
telling
I
me
know.
all-
I should
we
trust
all
this guy
agree on
when
that.
he's
We
been
all
good for
agree
3
on that.
months. and he's
I
been
think
bad
we're
for 2
being.
years.
I think we're being like Okay, you're saying that. So then, what has Lavia done then? Have we ever seen like 2 excellent months of Romeo Lavia then?
No, but his problem has been injuries. Like when you see him, he's a baller.
Okay, but
Warren
you
is
could
a
wait. Hold
very
on, but
good
you could
like
argue. But
workhorse.
you could argue that ever since it's not a coincidence that ever since Warren's been bad, it's been after that injury. It's after the injury, and then you could argue maybe he came back from his injury, scored against Dortmund, but ever since then he's not been like, or we haven't been able to see the best of him.
No, I agree. And Warren is not a bad player, but when we have Vitinha, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz, like these are such good ballers. Like the standards are so high.
Yeah, but these are the
that
best
if
three. Like I didn't listen. I mean, people might call it crazy. This midfield has the potential to like rival in the future potentially if PSG continue the Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta. Like, but any other
they have
midfielder
the years, they have
exactly
the
anybody
young
in
years.
comparison, yeah, seems like a pretty big steep drop off. But you're talking about like the best midfield in current world
Yeah,
football.
but like, at least like okay, for example, Barcelona, they can take Casado off the bench. They have Fermin Lopez. These are ballers.
Bro,
We have
okay,
Ferran.
maybe not
We
for
have
me.
Warren, man. Like,
Warren's better than Casado. I'm not having
no,
it.
no, he isn't.
Wait. I'm just gonna ask this question. PSG Ahmed, how many Barca games did you watch last season?
No, I watched a lot of Barca games last season. And I'm not saying Casado is a very good player, but he's way better than Warren. And they played
No.
two different roles.
No,
I can't even compare them. Compare Warren to
No,
like
but both are box to
Gavi
box.
or
Both are box to box. You mentioned Fermin. Fermin is an offensive 8.
yeah, but okay, Gavi.
I would compare him to Casado and Gavi. Both of them are box to box. And I mean,
both of them are
Gavi
fair.
hasn't come back to his best after his ACL injury. Like, Gavi's not that good
But
at
still,
the moment.
every time I've seen Gavi play, has been better.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about
No,
that.
No, bro, I'm telling you, Warren is on fraud. Not fraud watch. I can't go that far. I think Warren is a good player, but he shouldn't be our first option off the bench for our midfield. Or if
Okay,
anyone
but the
gets
issue,
injured,
you say that, like, who do you get then? Because if you think about it, like, you also when PSG, like, you think Luis Campos is having to do squad construction, you have to take a player that's also going to be willing to like, yeah, I'm not going to be starting. Like, at least Warren, you could say Warren,
Yeah, but-
he's from the club. He can, like, you're not going to go and buy, let's say, I don't know, Bruno Guimaraes and be like, okay, we're going to bring you in, but you're going to be on the bench.
no, but the thing is, this PSG team and the way Luis Enrique plays this team is a bit different to other teams. Like we rotate so much that almost everyone gets a lot of play time. It's the same with Zabani. Like he plays a lot of games, but the important ones, when we play our best 11, he will probably be on the bench if he's not free at the back. So some players would accept it. The thing is, we didn't go this transfer window to spend a lot of money. We already had a good season. We have good players, young players, so they were a bit more cautious about it. But I would splash all of the money on Baleva. Get him. We have 4 great midfielders. Just rotate them.
So at that point, you sell Warren.
No. Warren is a great if we need to like put some bodies in there to defend the game, he's in there. Or if Hakim is out, he's good right back option. Now I would keep Warren. I'm just saying I feel that we're a bit naked still. We need a bit more depth, I would say. Because last season we didn't get any injuries. We were very lucky with injuries. I'm just afraid that we get to a point and really I don't care about now. That Dembele is injured now, it doesn't really matter because we're in the group stage. We'll probably win our games. But when we're in the knockout games, that's when it matters. We need to have good players on the pitch. And I just think it's a good drop-off. If we go into a semi-final with Gonçalo Ramos, if we go to a semi-final with Gonçalo Ramos as our striker and Warren as a midfielder, I'm scared.
Did we not do that last year? And did we not do that in the Club World Cup? There didn't seem to be an issue then.
No. In the Champions League, we played our best team every game, and that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, but as in, who were the first options coming off the bench? Was it not them?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was them. But
so then, what's the problem? Like,
no, but this is what I'm saying. I agree with you.
It's an agenda. Just say it's an agenda. Just
no,
say
it's not an agenda.
And you make no sense.
I'm saying.
But PSG Ahmed, you're saying this. This is Mo at one point when Warren was bad. He did not like he made it known Warren was being stinky. Like you're not like Mo is not some Warren Glazer. He had tough words of choice for Warren. Like he constantly criticized the fact that Warren's got like one of the high salaries.
Something has happened with PSG. I don't know what has happened.
Warren's been playing better. He's been better.
No, PSG has changed his mind because I remember in the beginning of the transfer window, he was criticizing Campos, saying, "We need to spend money. We need to buy the good players. Stop bitching around." And now he's saying that it was a good transfer window. We didn't need any more players. Why this switch up? We still need to strengthen, even though we won the Champions League.
No, it's not a switch up because I understood like Luis Enrique and their plan. In the beginning, I was like, do you really want to take that risk? Just like we did last season? Obviously not the same risk, but do you want to take a risk? And you know what? I was like, okay, let's take this risk. That's why I had Warren Zaire Emery as my surprise of the season as well. And Warren has started off the season well. So I don't know, like Warren is the last player we should be critiquing at the moment. He's had a good start to the season and there's nothing we can do about it. I think the bigger question marks is Canguilhe and Gonçalo Ramos. Those were the ones I wanted to replace them.
When you're saying well, like
Mora instead of Ramos. What?
When you say he's been playing well, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I guess you've been missing PSG games.
7 out of 10.
No, I mean his last game, who played Arsenal, he was really good in the Arsenal game. But again, you have an agenda. An agenda blinds you from the truth. I've been a heavy critique of Warren, but I don't have a Warren agenda. When Warren is mid, I say he's mid. When Warren is good, I say he's good. You have an agenda because even when Warren is good, you say, it's a 6.5, it's a 7.
No, it's not an agenda, man. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, he's been good for 3 months, has been shit for 1.5 years.
Again, I don't know why that is relevant. I don't know why that is relevant. We could have. That's what we discussed at the end of last season. Now we're in this new season, and he's having a good start.
No, so it's because it's because when we discussed about this, you said, but his peak is very good, and I told you his peak was 2 years ago, and it was only for 2 months.
I don't know why that matters. I don't know why that matters.
It does
I don't know why that matters. You mentioned Pablo Gavi before. You mentioned Pablo Gavi before. Pablo Gavi had
his peak was like 3 years ago.
He had one good season. No, Gavi had one good season. Then he reached his peak in one season, but he was only playing like that for like 2-3 months. Then he got his ACL with the Spanish national team, and since then he hasn't come back.
Yeah, but also I don't think you can.
But I still believe Gavi is a top player if he can come back to his best.
You still can't compare.
You don't believe Warren will become a top player if he can reach his potential. Because you believe he's a bump.
Compare them to. I think Gavi's peak was way higher than Warren's peak.
I mean, then you have the memory of a goldfish because I remember Prime Warren Zaire Emery. People were talking about him as the best midfielder in the Champions League. Warren Zaire Emery is the youngest player to collect 2 Champions League Man of the Match medals. You're was underrating the peak of Warren Zaire Emery.
Yeah. I remember that Warren game.
PSG fans were worried. Yeah, the Newcastle game. PSG fans were worried going into the game without Warren. Now you're just lying.
No, I don't think he was better than Gavi. Like the crazy thing with him at that time was his age. He was the youngest player to start a Champions League game. And
no, he was our best. He was like one of our best players. When we went away to Dortmund needing something, you were fucking dictator. Mbappe didn't do anything. I don't care about shit time.
It was a shit time. Was good.
Actually, it's the opposite.
Why he was good was because he was fighting, and he still fights. I would never take that away from
now it's just BS. Now it's just BS.
Always give his heart.
You mentioned tough times. Actually, when it's tough times, it's actually harder to perform because you don't have the collective backing. So Warren Zaire Emery performing well during PSG being shit means he's even better than what you're saying he is. But I remember that Dortmund game. I remember the masterclass he put up. And that's something I would never forget. And I see constant Warren disrespect, and I agree. Like for the past 1.5 years, he's been asked to mid, like completely irrelevant in the squad. But I'm supporting him. I'm backing Warren. And so far, he's been good. So look, if we now go into Barca, okay? If we go into Barca, let's say Neves got an ACL. I'm confident in Warren in that game.
I'm not.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. No, but PSG.
Look, the only thing to answer this is we have to wait
like this thing with PSG 2 years ago and everything. Like it really doesn't matter. Like I've seen Martinelli ball. I've seen Martinelli ball for Arsenal. But he's been shit for 2 years.
How are you comparing Martinelli? Warren Zaire Emery is a generational talent. You're comparing him to Martinelli?
How can you say would you call him a generational talent?
Warren Zaire Emery was the under-17 best player of the tournament, ahead of Matisse Tel. Warren Zaha-Emery was the captain of the French under-19 national team when he was 16 years of age. Thierry Henry gave him the captain armband. Like, what I don't like about this is when we talk about Warren's bad period, we're completely honest. But when we talk about when Warren was good, we're just lying. No, he wasn't actually that good. No, Warren was fucking...
I'm not saying he wasn't good. He was good, but
like
that was
to put into perspective,
2-month period.
Okay, but during that time though, how great that peak was. There were talks of like Warren is gonna be, you know, a midfielder for the French national team at the Euros, like guaranteed starter. Like, this guy was that good.
Yeah, but let's be honest, he's not even close to that right now.
Yeah. Okay. You know. No.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, no
And
one
that's
is
why I'm saying,
disagreeing
why can't he
with
be
your
our
point. We're
first,
disagreeing
like,
with
backup
what you're
to a
saying with him
midfielder?
back in the day.
No, but PSG. Oh, my question is, if you have an issue with what Warren being your like, I was listening to the game, listening to the game on British commentary, and when we brought who else came on with Warren? Was it Kang? Can't remember who he came on with. But
Today,
yeah, when we made the sub, he came on with
he was
he
with
came
Dean,
on with
yeah.
Kang. They both came on in the 55th minute, and the commentators are like, "Oh my goodness, like it's pretty special for PSG to be able to bring on two players of such quality." Like if you have like these are
Warren
non
would start for many top European teams.
These are non like
Ah.
PSG fans going and saying, "Oh my goodness, that's a lot of quality to be able to bring on Warren in a situation like this." Like my question is, okay, you said you don't like Warren as your first option off the bench. Who would you say? Who is feasibly right now actually you can go and get and is going, you bring him in and he's a better option that you can feasibly go and get? Because if you're gonna go and tell me Baleba, we're gonna go and spend what? So we're gonna go and spend what? Potentially 100 mil for what? A sub.
No, I have to think about who we could have bought, but
No,
I'm
but it's
just
the
saying
idea
we didn't
is that
get anyone.
sometimes the
It was
grass
only,
is not
we
greener
only got
on the other
Sabarni
side.
and the Chevalier, who was a replacement for Donnarumma. So really, we only upgraded in one position, and that's
Okay, but
where
my question.
just don't agree.
Yeah, but we didn't have to make any upgrades.
Yeah, we didn't have to. Like, hold on,
You
PSG
mentioned-
Ahmed.
No,
Remember?
but I agree
remember-
that our first 11 is crazy. Is the best in the world by far. We're good and we have world-class players in every position. I'm just talking about the bench. And it's not only the midfield. I think we're lacking in the fullbacks. I don't rate Beraldo at all. I don't rate Lucas Hernandez at all. And we don't have anyone for Hakimi. I think our striker is shit. Gonçalo Ramos is shit. And if Lucho want to play this false nine, is either Lee or Mayolo. But I saw a lot of good
Or
things from
Doué.
Mayolo today.
Or do
And
it.
him, I believe in. I think he's a good player. For the right wing, we have Mbappe. He's shit. And then we have Barcola, Farah, and Duet. They're world-class players.
I think at this point, I think it's just a PSG Academy agenda. Like,
Guys, you can't say that Mbappe is good, man.
No, it
He's
is
not-
an agenda.
he
It
isn't
is an
good.
agenda.
he's not great, but like this guy's 17. Like, I mean, maybe
Do you see
like this
potential,
Jamal,
Junior? Do you see
maybe this
potential?
maybe
100%. I mean,
maybe this-
Luis Enrique, the best manager in the world, sees potential in him.
No, I think Luis Enrique just see him as a. He's like a perfect. I will. What's it called? I will compare with Martinelli again. He's like a Martinelli. He can't dribble. He just looks down when he dribbles, but he works hard. He goes back. He defends.
wait. PSG.
just
So
does
what? Do
whatever
you say
about,
we should
man.
wait? PSG. Ahmed, do you think we should sell him then? Because you said
Maybe
he's
on loan.
crap.
Maybe standing on loan.
Because all I'm saying is like I think you have this warped perception again. Like maybe like Yamal, like having 17 years, you make it straight away into first teams is not normal, right? Like take Barcola, right? Barcola immediately. This guy was supposed to go out on loan, go and play in Switzerland, and he came at PSG at what, like 21 or at 20, 21 or whatnot. Like this guy was a lot older, and we all remember that game against Newcastle. They were calling him Bambi. That's what he was being criticized with. And look what's happened. Like you also have to like, I'm
Barcola's a
sorry, like
baller.
give people time.
No, of course. I think I don't want to be critical of these players.
Yeah, but you're
it's
talking
only
about
a-
Warren as though this is like Warren and Bai are the finished article. They're 26 in their primes,
But
and they
this
have
is
like
the
they
thing.
can't progress.
I'm talking of this. I'm talking in this way because they're highlighted right now because we don't have any backups. So they are our first choice backups. That's the only thing I don't agree with. Like, otherwise, I think Warren has potential to be a decent and a good player.
Okay, so my
But I don't see
question.
him to be a world class player or potentially rival or challenge João Neves, Vitinha, or Flamel Ruiz.
Okay,
I think they're clear.
Okay, my question is when Real Madrid went on the three-peat, all right, after their main starting 11 squad and whatnot, first and foremost, what big, signings did they make? And also, I mean, who was coming off the bench for them routinely? It's not like, they were, had world-class players coming off every single time off the bench. Right? Didn't change. If you go and you look at Madrid's, when they won their three-peat, the only significant changes that happened was Pepe eventually in that time left the club. And also at times in the final, if you just look at their final, the 11 when they played the final, is that Isco was in on the pitch instead of Gareth Bale or Benzema or something like that. But apart from that, the squad stayed pretty much the same. And it's not like they had a crazy, oh my goodness, over the top bench and whatnot, but they were winning.
No, that's true, but they still had new players coming in. They had Casemiro coming in. They had Isco, as you said, like world-class players.
Yeah,
So-
but one thing I want to mention, I don't think we can really compare our sides to others. Why? Because we are the second youngest team to ever win the UEFA Champions League. When you have a
Yeah,
young
that's true.
squad, you don't need to perfect it that much.
Also,
Madrid
that's
squad
the
that you
Madrid.
mentioned, that was an old squad. Barcelona, they won in 2015. That was an old squad. Bayern in 2020, that was a squad that was getting older. City in
Also, that
2023, that
Madrid
was
team-
already a cooked, finished squad. PSG, when Lucha looked at the team, he said, even without signings, we will be better the next season because the players will learn. They have been one more season with the system and everything.
Also, that Madrid team was like purely dominant in the Champions League. Otherwise, they didn't dominate in La Liga. It was a cooked team.
I mean,
Barcelona
they
cooked them a
won.
lot.
They won in 2017. They won it in that.
Yeah, they
3
won
years.
it once with Zidane, I think. But other than that, they were a Champions League team. They were great in the Champions League.
Well, is that not what I mean? Like, let's be honest,
I
guys.
see this PSG team as a different team. We need to dominate every competition we're in.
I mean, have
That's
we
our
not
goal.
been doing that already?
No, we have. I'm not downplaying our season at all. This is the greatest season I've seen for PSG, like by a mile. And I think one thing Lucha did very well, because we always had a lot of good players in PSG, like throughout the years with Neymar, the Mbappe times. We always have had good players. But what Lucha made sure this season or last season was that we have our best players available for the biggest games. He didn't risk them, and he made sure that they were available and fully fit for every big game. Also, the quality he brought in and the way we played. But that has always been a problem before, that we have injuries for big games and uh, they're always missing. But that's the thing I'm just worried about, is that will we have the same thing this season, that everyone is available at the biggest times?
No, but I mean, we just saw that we can still miss players. I mean, we remember second leg
But this
versus
is against
Arsenal.
Atalanta,
We
though.
miss. I remember second leg versus Arsenal. We missed Dembele, our best player, most important player, and we still beat them. So
Yeah, but that was after us already leading.
I don't know why we have to go into the situation where injuries and everything. Like, look at us now. We had a couple of injuries. Everyone was like, "This is the end of the world." That's how people say, "Oh, the season is over." All of that, and what we beat Atalanta 4-0.
Yeah, but that's
Actually,
alright.
it's a testament to how great this PSG team is that we can lose two of our star players and still play at top level. I think you are scared for nothing. I don't know why you're scared. Like, oh, he gets injured and this. I can agree. The only player I can agree on is Hakimi. And I
Yeah.
even saw a report that said that Lucha is happy with the window because he rejected a couple of players. Campos brought up names to him and he said, no, I'm happy with the squad. And the only regret they said was not signing a backup right back, especially with Hakimi being away for AFCON and so on. So that's the only one I can. I can also agree. I would have traded Kangili and Gonzalo for like Achliosh and Rodrigo Mora 100%. Because I think like Gonzalo Ramos, I still see Gonzalo Ramos defenders say, "Oh, give him more chances." Gonzalo Ramos, this is his third season. He's played over 90 games at PSG. Kangili as well, like clearly not good enough. But the reason they didn't leave the club is because PSG want to get as much money back as for them. The thing, though, Ahmad, that helps us is the January transfer window. Under Luis Enrique, Luis Campos, we've used the January transfer window twice. We signed Lucas Beraldo, who's actually good for us. I remember in the Sociedad tie, he was really important. And then we signed, obviously, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia last January, who was huge for us. And it's already being reports that PSG have a lot of money and we will make some January signings. So if the worst happens, as you were mentioning, we'll get that done in January.
That's one of the things that I trust in this board. That if things go left, I think we will invest and we will get the players in January. Although it's harder in January, we all know that. And it was a miracle that we got Kvara for 70 million last season.
Not really. I just think
Because those
we're thinking
opportunities
like
doesn't
outside
come
of
a
the
lot.
box. For example, I think we'll push for Akhliosh in January, and Monaco, it would be hard for them. We put them in a difficult position where we're in strong negotiation. I don't know how it works, but that's why I'm calm for this season. And you told me before about my like opinion changing throughout the summer. That's because of two stuff. I understood Luis Enrique's point of view that he wanted to trust the other players like Warren Zaire Emre. Sinema Yulu was going to have a larger role than he had last season. And the second thing was January transfer window, which I continued mentioning towards the end of the transfer window. You know what? If the worst thing happens, there's a January transfer window. There's a January transfer window. So I'm calm. I'm calm. And you were talking about Warren. Look, let Warren prove himself, all right? There will be games maybe we'll miss one of our midfielders.
I beg that he will come to like his peak and he will be a fantastic footballer because he's born and bred in Paris and he's one of the players from the academy. So out of all players, I want him to do the best. I'm just being realistic.
No, I understand that when he's been so subpar for so long, it's not like realistic to think that suddenly he's gonna come back to his best ball.
And it's not that a man
maybe it's hope.
He gives his best every game. Like he's one of those guys that always give a fight, and he always try his best. You can see that the way he plays. Just that I don't know. He's not on form, and he's not been that for a while. So
I think he's had a cheeky to good start this season. I'm liking what I'm seeing: the runs, the turns, the drive, and this could potentially be his season. Junior, could you translate this to me? Because when I translate to English, it didn't work well. Does this mean he's gone down in the pecking order?
He said it says there Ramos est affecté par son déclassement. He says he's been affected by his the fact that he's like his order in the pecking order, like his hierarchy.
Oh, like he's depressed?
Okay, yeah, like it's affected.
We don't need any bitches here, man.
Fuck
off, man. You stunk it up, man. Look, if Gonçalo was a man, the report should have said Gonçalo is motivated to prove Lucho wrong. Gonçalo is motivated to get his place back after being dropped. What the fuck is this bitch mentality?
Hold on. Who said that? Was it L'Equipe?
Yeah, it's a report.
Okay, yeah, then I'm not sure because the thing is, I remember it was after the game against Spurs, Gonçalo Ramos said, "Yeah, I'm staying at PSG. I'm very happy at PSG and whatnot."
Yeah,
as in, listen, they keep like I just like they keep always do this when there's nothing to talk about at PSG. When everything is going well, they have to drop something.
True.
There's always as in, listen, I'm not saying maybe he said that, and then okay, fair enough. But also, like, this is L'Equipe we're talking about.
But I understand that. Why? Because Gonçalo tried to leave in the summer. I remember I brought that up to Tosin. Tosin said, no, I clearly read reports. Gonçalo Ramos was talking with Jorge Mendes to offload him to other clubs because he was not happy with the situation at PSG. The thing is, not that many clubs wanted him, and the clubs that wanted him couldn't pay what PSG wanted. So for me, this makes sense. And when I look at Gonçalo, he does look a little bit like a bitch. And regarding João Neves, he was asked Lucho, and he said, "We don't know yet. This will need to be done." Regarding João Neves,
I mean, the good thing, at least, I thought like it was serious because he was holding his hamstring, but he walked off the pitch himself, one, and also he didn't go straight to the locker room. He stayed on the bench, and afterwards for the celebration with the fans, he went out. So
yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not.
How did he even get injured? Was it from a shot or?
Yeah, it was
weird.
Was it a follow-up after it? I don't know.
I have no idea how. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's nothing major.
I don't think Lucho takes risks. Like when he felt something, he took him off immediately.
Yeah. No, we got Marseille this weekend. Then we have Auxerre next weekend, and then after that Barca. So Neves should be ready. Reassuring reports came out about Dembouz as well. His recovery is going well. So we could have Dembouz.
Maybe Dembouz. So much aura. Oh, every single time the camera pans. Oh my goodness. So much aura. Ah, Dembouz. What a player, man.
Yo, Junior, I don't know if you saw, but let me find that. So people came into the chat and told me that Neymar was at the game.
Neymar, yeah.
I was like,
I saw
what?
I
What?
saw
Show
it
me a
on
picture and
yeah.
everything. And then I turned on my stream and I saw a quick clip of Dembele shaking hands with someone. I was like, what? Yo, Dembele's with Neymar. Took a screenshot, posted it.
How does that look like Neymar?
I'm not sure if that's
I just saw the braids and people before mentioning Neymar. I was like, this has to be him. So I just
Yeah.
posted Neymar and Dembele. It was not. This was not Neymar. The dude quote tweeted me.
Did he?
Wait. They tagged him. This dude is him.
Yeah, Naza tweeted.
Yeah, and he tweeted me. And he quoted it.
Dang, he's a popular rapper. Yeah. Dembele, what a player, man.
Is it confirmed they will get the Ballon d'Or now?
I mean, technically, officially, they won't know until it's said. But we'll see. Like, did you guys hear recently? You know, Qatar Airways is gonna be the official sponsor. I think
he has to get it now.
yeah.
They would never host it if he isn't the winner.
Now all that I need, nice little hate watch tomorrow. Dang, actually, you know what? I don't even like I don't even like Newcastle. I have a Newcastle agenda too, but no, I need Barca to lose. I actually want Barca to lose.
Are they playing Newcastle?
Yeah, at St. James Park away.
Ooh, that can be a hard game.
Yeah. I hope they lose. The thing is, though, you think Barca has? When was the last time Barca played a Prem team? Like, legit, I think the last time they played a Prem team was when they played United in the Europa League.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I think they played anyone last season.
No, they didn't play them last year. I want to see this Barca team when they kind of come up, against Prem intensity.
It will be an interesting game.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of? The developments on Lamine Yamal's injury. Like, I mean, I'm not sure. I've heard reports that now it's like long. Now it's like 3 to 4 weeks that he's out.
My
The
prayer
more is better, man.
My prayer is man.
No, but I want him to play against PSG.
I mean, I want everybody to be fit and whatnot, but
I want him to play. I remember PSG said in his preview, no excuses. I want everyone fit. Although we won't have Dembele or do it.
I think Dewey will
No, because it would just look more embarrassing on them, man. Imagine they pull up with everyone and we smack them. Like, after this performance, we could genuinely smack Barca, man, if they don't come into great form. I don't care about that Fugazi 6-0 Valencia. It obviously depends on tomorrow. If Barca lose tomorrow, they could
fraud watch.
Because the pressure on them, Junior, for that game will be insane.
True.
They'll have to prove themselves. They'll have to take revenge after losing to Newcastle and get some points for the table. Whilst we're calm. We're sitting top of the Champions League table, 4+ goal difference, 3 points, rotated squads. We have Auxerre before. We have like a week break as well, no midweek game. It could look bad. And we don't even need to beat Barca.
I don't think this game will really be about the table. Because both of us will probably go through. It's more about honor, man. Because their whole thing last season was that we're best in Europe. If we came to that final, we would have beaten PSG. So this game is more about honor.
Well, I think it's more about honor on Barca. Because if PSG win, like, we're going to say that, okay,
that we just,
status quo. We thought what would have happened would have happened. Like, it's just going to say, okay, yeah, you guys
we just humbled them. Like, they know their place after that.
Like this, like, even if you take the worst case, if Barca beat PSG, the worst they can say is, oh, if we'd played you guys, then maybe we could have beat. That's it. Because the thing is, what will still stand is that they will
100% say that. They will 100% say that.
They're trying to twist the narrative.
But I don't care about that. We have the Champions League. They don't. But
this is like, bro, I can't believe I'm like. Now being a run, when you see, the funny thing is like, I remember when last year, when Madrid were struggling and I was making videos clowning on Mbappe, clowning on Ancelotti, all this stuff. the Barcelona's are like, yeah, like like see us, clapping and whatnot, yeah, dog drid. And then as soon as you talk, start talking bad about their club, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you chill out. You guys have one champions. You guys think of you everything. You have one like. I feel like that's the one thing everybody says whenever they're PSG are talking and PSG people like fans. I'm going to say about PSG. Like, look at this. Oh, you guys have one champions. You guys think you're this stuff. It's like, what's the point? Like, okay, we won. Like, it's almost like, oh, you're not allowed to to be boastful and whatnot. So it's like, well, until we have like 5 Champions League, then we can't talk to Barca. Yeah,
they're talking shit, man. Most of their Twitter fans that are tweeting didn't even watch football last time they won the Champions League.
yeah.
It was 10 years ago.
No, I can't. Like recently, I think it showed me that like, listen, I might hate Madrid more, but in terms of like, toxicity in a fan base, oh my, like,
It's 100% Barca.
it's Barca. It's Barca what they like. You have Barca's fan base, they're still the most toxic. Oh my gosh. Like what I will say, I've said this again, like Madrid when they're they're arrogant, but when they're arrogant, it's like when they've won something, like when they won the Champions League, it's like
justified.
It's justified. Like Barca, I mean, true, don't get me wrong, they had a good season last year, but all of a sudden we're making it like this is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Wow, yeah. Even yeah, as I said, for me, La Liga is on fraud. Yeah, hate watch. Is it hate watch for you, Mo, or no?
I don't do hate watches anymore.
That's a cap.
That's
a cap.
I just enjoy football. I just enjoy football.
So you're telling me every time you watch Arsenal, you don't hate watch?
I don't watch Arsenal.
Well, okay. But
Okay,
yesterday...
Yeah, I watched United Arsenal. I did hate... No, when I watched Arsenal Atletico Bilbao first half, I was like, obviously, fuck Arsenal, but let's see what happens in this game. I just hate Arsenal, but I wasn't hate watching. I don't know. I want the best team. I want to face the best teams. It's like Barca versus Inter. I wasn't hate watching because I wanted to play Barca in the final.
I don't know. At that point, I was still like, let's see Barca, and then
man, I wanted to see easy final, man. I've been desperate for this Champions League.
So now that we want to give me anybody you want. Do you even know where this place is? I've heard like apparently it's at the Camp Nou. Now it's at the we don't even know where we're playing this game, man.
The Barca game?
Yeah. Apparently I've heard it's at the Montjuic officially. That's the latest. Because apparently, even though the Camp Nou is air quotes ready to whatever capacity that means, apparently UEFA won't allow them to host the game there because I think the capacity of the Camp Nou currently is like 27,000. But the issue is that for UEFA, they say that they stipulate that you have to have the fans separated. So like the PSG and the Barca fans need to be in like the PSG have to have their own section at like have to have security, and that Barca with how the Camp Nou is currently can't have that be. So it means that they're gonna have to go to the Montjuic. And apparently I've heard again can't confirm it. Apparently PSG fans who are going to be going to the Barca game, apparently they've received info and apparently it says that they're playing at the Montjuic. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, we've smashed them before though. The 4-1.
I mean, we smashed them at the Camp Nou as well. So, I mean, we're late, man.
By the way, this is what Lucha said regarding Mayulu starting. Why Mayulu? We thought that with Atalanta's pressure, we're a very mobile player who received the ball at their feet. We created a lot of chances. Then Gonzalo Ramos came on and as usual was at a very high level. So, I mean, hopefully this means Lucha will finally move on. Maybe, I guess in Ligue 1, when we play Park the Bus teams, you can still play Gonzalo, but if it's a semi-big game and then Booz can't play, you play Mayulu, man.
Who's starting as Marseille now, you think?
Mayulu.
I mean, the thing, Gonzalo has a good record, though, against Marseille.
Yeah, off the bench.
Yeah,
both of them. The first one is like semi because I think it was Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe came off like the 20th minute. Yeah.
No, Gonzalo. When he came on as a super sub, I was happy. I was like, yeah, Gonzalo, come on, this is your role. But starting a game, absolutely no, man. I would rather start myself.
What did you guys make of Marseille's performance yesterday?
Good.
I mean, impressive for Marseille. We'll say for Marseille.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't anything crazy either. I think it's more so that Madrid, like, now you've got Madrid fans trying to gas up Marseille, saying, "Oh my, bruh." Like, you see, that's why I can't. Like Loki for me, that game against for me, that's basically a loss for Madrid. Yes, on paper it's a win, but needing 2 penalties and a fugazi pen at that to beat Marseille, yeah, nah, you're not serious.
But I would say they played better, but that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't have been like 2-1.
I mean, the thing is, these Barca fans got it so twisted that low key, I want Marseille to do good enough, like to qualify. Like I don't want Marseille to get beat like one of the worst 8 teams. Just not because for Marseille. It's just because for the optics for Liga. Because at this point, basically, if Liga does well, it shines brightly on PSG.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. But still, I want them to do bad. It's a hard balance.
Yeah, I want to maybe again let him get to a playoff. Or you know what? Let him go through. Let him play us. Let him play us in like a quarterfinal, and we smack him.
Yeah. Oh. I thought they played decent.
Yeah, they are right. Well, Monaco.
I can't believe how Aubameyang can still play 2025, man. But he missed the sitter.
Yeah.
There's one player. After this performance today, I really want PSG to sign. And it's Olise. We need to make that signing.
He's a Ballon, man.
It's gonna be.
I think we need to spend 150. Something like that. No, he's that guy.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
And I guess the only thing then would be like, because you're saying if you're spending that much on Olise, you're saying he's basically a guaranteed starter, right?
100%.
Or he should be. But then it's like, okay, because we already have the issue now with when everyone's fit, Barcola, Kvara, Doué, Dembele. Okay, you would say Dembele is a guaranteed starter from them, and then the other 3 sort of it's a bit more flexible. So now it's like, if you're already having to have one on the bench of the other 3 of Doué, Kvara, and Barcola, if you add then Olise, there's like you're gonna have 5 potentially. It's not crazy to say top 20 players in the world for 3 positions. Like who do you go and sacrifice?
Yeah, that's a hard one. Nah,
Because
I don't know. I think Olise is better than all of them. Not better than Kvara maybe, and Dembele of course, but I think he's better than both Doué and Barcola. And I would love if it works out to see them Doué as a midfielder.
Yeah,
maybe drop him down to the midfield.
But then if you drop him down to the midfield, you have to get rid of one of João Neves, Vitinha, or Senor Fabian Redondo Ruiz.
Now Fabian, he's becoming old now.
He's 28.
I know. I mean, like in the future.
Yeah, but I mean, if you sign him like
João
next
Neves
summer,
and Vitinha, they are set. They're not going anywhere from that midfield. And they're both like, how old is João Neves? Like 19, or has he turned 20 now?
He's 20. He's 20. He's
20, and Vitinha, she's 25 or 26. So they will stay for a long time.
How long do you think like a Vitinha will stay? Because there's the rumors of Real Madrid interested. Do you think like Vitinha could spend like basically all the best years of his career at PSG?
I hope so, and I believe that we're one of those teams that are the big teams. Like our players want to stay at PSG, hopefully. So I don't see that worry.
I'm also just thinking, like generally speaking, okay, bar Mbappe, and you could maybe argue what, like Ronaldinho back then, and even Ronaldinho was also like, well, first of all, it was a different PSG, like in terms of stature, and also like PSG wanted him kind of leaving because he was causing issues and not coming to training. But how many PSG players left PSG like in their prime?
No one.
Like,
It's only Mbappe.
yeah.
That's because Nasser is a G. Like we had a lot of threats back in the days. Verratti, Barca wanted him for like 100 million or something. Marquinhos, I remember, was linked to City, I think. We had a lot of players linked away, but Nasser would never do that, man. His ambition is to win everything.
Speaking of Marquis, Mo, how did you find Marquis today?
No, he was good. And then on top of that, you add the goal, the chance he created. Like
Have you dropped your agenda now?
I wouldn't say I have a Marquinhos agenda. My issue
wouldn't say
always has
that.
been with Marquinhos is like mistakes in big games and so on. When I was talking about them in the review, I said Pacho and Marquinhos, there isn't that much to say because they weren't tested today. I mean, they're centre backs. Their job is defending. So, but then Marquinhos adding up the offensiveness is really good to see. But
But it's not
I
only been
mean,
this game though. It's
I-
been
I
for
would-
now like 8 months. I think he's been on a very good
are,
level.
are we all forgetting Marquinhos' performance in the Club World Cup final? Marquinhos' mistake versus Arsenal?
Come on, it wasn't.
Marquinhos'
He
mistake
wasn't the
versus
only
Club
one
World
in
Cup
that. He
was-
wasn't the only one in that final, man.
The
Nuno
Okay,
got
but
cooked
he
too
was-
many
he was
times in
asked-
that final as well.
Okay, but he was asked in that game. Are we forgetting his mistake versus Arsenal that led to a goal? Are we forgetting his mistake versus Liverpool
but
that led to a goal?
I
8
think
months?
his great performances outweighs that. It's the same thing as
What
if we
great
talk about Nuno,
performances
I can bring
has-
up
what
10
great performance. Marquinhos has good performances. He doesn't
in
have
that Inter
great
final. It was
performances.
crazy.
What do you mean it was crazy?
He was very good at that Inter final. He's
Pacho
had a
was
lot
better
of
than
good
him.
performances.
I said, yeah. What more do you want him
All
to do in that
disrespect him.
final? What more do you want him to do?
No,
in that final?
that he's the one that brought up Marquinhos. I said Marquinhos was good in
No,
the
no,
final.
it's because
He
Mo
was-
has had the craziest agenda.
No,
He's
no,
had the
no.
craziest
It's
agenda.
big because PSG Ahmad Jr. Is the biggest like Marquinhos dick rider. Like even when Marquinhos actually shits his pants, he's like, no, it's okay. It's
Wow.
he
So
has
so
a lot
both
pressure
of you
on
have
him.
certainly the Marquis agendas come out and the Warren agendas come out.
No, but my one is
I have
valid
no
because
agendas.
Marquinhos has been great for so many years, and he was shit after that Real Madrid game. I have to be honest, and my love for him because he was so good before that outweighed. But now he's back at his best. I think he's been very good for 8 months, and mistakes. Of course, he makes mistakes, but he also gets exposed by Enrique's system. He plays in that like right center back role where we play with the three center backs where offensively he doesn't have the pace anymore. So of course he will get cooked. But other than that, I think he's been very good. He's composed. He makes the right decisions. He defends well. He's a good captain. I think he brings a lot to this team. A lot to this team. So we need to respect Marquinhos, man.
Wait, Mo, do you not think that Marquis? Oh,
Fuck. Where is he? Wait, one sec.
What's this guy doing?
No, there's a fucking B here. I missed him, man.
a
I
B-
see him. Okay, wait. Okay, Junior, do countdown.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, I call him here. Oh, you're fucking dead, man. How am I gonna kill him, man?
Did you trap? Did you not like?
Yeah, he's
Switch?
trapped now. He's trapped.
yeah.
Wait, I'm just turning it around, like making him dizzy. And then with the final blow. There we go. Oh my days. Oh, he got destroyed, man. Yeah, here it is. Here's his
Wow.
Nah, this is like the 10th I've killed, like.
Do you have like a
Okay.
wasp infestation or something?
No, my window is open and then I have light. And they love the light.
All right.
I think they believe your hair is Hunter or something.
Maybe. No, they attacked me even before. What was your question, Junior? Sorry.
Do you now think that Marquis is he a good captain?
I mean, I would still have Hakimi captain over him if that's your question.
You're so shameless, man. You're so shameless. This is what I'm saying. This is
The
what I'm
Marquis
saying.
agendas come out. The
How is it
Marquinhos
market?
command-
What? So if I
No.
say anything against Marquinhos, it's suddenly an
Nah,
agenda.
nah, listen. Do you not, so you don't think he's a worthy captain?
No, I think he's a worthy captain,
Oh,
but I don't think he's the worthiest captain.
no, I think.
What has Hakimi proven that he's a better captain?
I mean, just better leader.
No, he's not, though.
No, I don't think so.
But Marquinhos has the respect from the players.
You
He's
have
the
to
OG
understand.
of this club. Out of all of the
He's the
players who
unk. He's the
went-
unk. They respect him because he's old, not because he's great.
Out of all of the players
The
that
issue
went
with
in and out,
Marquinhos is
he's the only one who
mistakes in
stayed.
big games. It's mistakes in big games. You know,
Which
when
big
you're
game?
looking at your captain, we used to play in the same team before junior, and I used to be the captain. Why was I the captain? Because I was the most consistent player that wasn't making mistakes, that was tracking back, that was working hard. Marquinhos is making. Wait, let me find Marquinhos versus Trossard. Oh my God, I even forgot about Marquinhos' mistake in the UEFA Super Cup versus Spurs. Thank you, man. You see Marquinhos, man, you just keep digging and you find more. You know,
So which mistake
when
did
this,
he make?
when this
Did he
is
do
your
the header?
captain,
Oh,
when this is your captain,
yeah.
I mean, Marquinhos was on the floor like a fucking dog, man.
Yeah.
When you see your
Yeah,
captain
but
like
that's
this,
unfair, Mo. That's
I'm
unfair.
sorry.
it's
this
not
is
unfair. It's not unfair.
This
PSG
is
Ahmed, vote
because he's-
the agendas are coming in.
No, he's had a very good campaign, and we have a lot of players who do mistakes. And okay, he's the
no,
older
we
player. he
don't
should-
have a single. I mean, the only
Oh,
one that
okay, you want me
competes
to
is
bring
Nuno
Nuno
Mendes.
mistakes?
Yeah,
Donna,
no,
exactly.
the only one that competes is Nuno.
Donnarumma as well.
Donna is a fair one as well. Yeah, 3 of them have individual mistakes in them. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't make Nuno captain.
And the thing is, it's not only what Marquinhos has done.
Hakim is Mr. Consistent. He has a great mentality. Doesn't make mistakes for goal. When there's a fight, Hakim is the first one there to defend the player. So yeah, I
No
think
one cares-
Hakimi.
No one cares about
No,
that.
I think though. in
Even
terms of
Vitinha. I would put Vitinha. I would put Hakimi, Vitinha, then Marquinhos.
Yeah, okay. Now listen, I love Vitinha. But Vitinha
No,
is not in terms of lead. Like every single time you watch the behind the scenes piece, it's always Marky talking, always. And they could say like, obviously you don't need
he's
that
the most comfortable. He's the oldest.
Who was the
exactly,
better
which is
captain?
which
He's
is
the most
Hakimi or Mbappe?
experienced.
And Boobies of Hakimi.
Mbappe is not captain material. Mbappe is the most egoistic, selfish, fucking.
But he was our
fucking-
captain after Marquinhos.
Yeah, and
that
Mbappe
was
was
Fugazi.
strictly captain because of the contract negotiations.
Yeah, it was a Fugazi, not gonna lie.
I don't even know what we're
It's-
talking about.
look,
I'm happy with
it's not
Marquinhos'
only-
start to the season, but
No, the thing is with
I could
Marquinhos,
see
it's not
Zaballo
only
take his place.
the player he is right now. It's also what he has done for the club before his bad period.
Yeah,
Marquinhos has been great
if-
like for 10 years in PSG now.
yeah, but if we're talking about captain armband, the only thing that matters is relevancy. I couldn't care less what you've done.
Okay, but then that's like, 'cause,
5
like
years
I
ago.
feel like we've always been harsh on Marquis. Like I also remember there were also moments like Thiago Silva would be heavily criticized for stuff, but we never put into question his captaincy.
Yeah, and I think a relevant
Thiago
point is
Silva was
also
oftentimes
he's
heavily
loved by the fans
criticized
more.
for seeing what was it? Thiago Silvi. That was his nickname at times. Thiago Silvi. But we never put into question his captaincy.
I never questioned Thiago Silva because Thiago Silva wasn't shitting his pants in the biggest games of the season.
Oh, come on.
Like you could say, like yes, the
Okay, let's do this. Name me Thiago Silva big mistake in a Champions League game.
But now we're
I can
going
name you
too
10
far. We're
marquee
going too
ones
far.
at the top of my head. No, we're not going too far. You're saying why we didn't question Thiago Silva, why you question Marquinhos? Well,
No,
I can
because
give
I
you
don't
why we question
remember
Marquinhos.
a lot of games
Marquinhos,
from back then.
Marquinhos, that
Too long ago.
Madrid tie, he fucking sold it.
Yeah, of course,
sold
that
it.
was a terrible game.
Okay, where has Thiago Silva done
But
that?
that
So why are you asking the question? Why did we not question Thiago Silva's captaincy? I didn't question Thiago Silva's captaincy because he was an actual captain.
yeah, but
I don't even know
also,
why we're having this conversation.
no,
I
but
like
I also
Mark.
think that
I
Thiago
think
Silva
he's
was
been
a
good
better
so far
player than
this season.
Marquinhos.
Okay.
I also think that Thiago Silva was a better player than Marquinhos. However, Marquinhos has done a
The-
lot from the club.
Okay.
He is loved by the fans the most, I think,
Okay.
out of all of the
Yeah.
players we have, and that's a big factor for the captaincy. He speaks well. He leads the team in good direction.
I
and he
don't
plays
fucking.
good.
I care what you do on the pitch, man. Why?
No, but he does
put
good at
Kimpembe.
the
Give
pitch.
Kimpembe.
Not he's
Give- Let's
terrible,
give Kimpembe. Let's bring
Well,
back
Kimpembe
Kimpembe.
was
No, but
He
Kimpembe
was a
was a
He's
backup.
loved by
After
the
him, it's
fans.
Kimpembe.
He's loved by the fans.
But isn't
He's
Kimpembe
loved
our
by the
captain
players.
after Marquinhos?
Yeah, but he's not a starter. Like I like also
Yeah,
like
but
a
Kimpembe was
captain.
our
You're,
captain after Marquinhos, wasn't he?
like a captain is not merely
No.
just that. It's also, for
was.
example, I mean, this might be controversial. I think, honestly, personally, I think Ousmane Dembele would be a better captain than Hakimi.
Because
Personally, for
Dembele
me.
got the
Okay,
order.
I agree in the sense, Junior. Like for me, I've just always been against attackers having captain, because when you're attacker, like you're supposed to be a little bit selfish. The thing is, obviously, Dembele is like the least selfish attacker of all time.
Exactly. So
But
you deserve, like you don't like
it's,
all the.
it's a fair one. It's a fair one. Yeah, I think Dembele already has so much that we can just give the captain to someone else instead. Like Dembele has so much. He has to play make. He has to score. He has to this, and then lead as well.
Also, Mo, I think you're underrating his ball playing ability. Marquinhos. I think he's one of the best of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
No, he is. You can't deny that.
Calm down.
I think it's
Ball
a big
playing
difference when I
ability.
see
Marky. Like okay, I feel
One
like
of the best in the world.
100%.
I
Who's
think,
better?
okay, what would you say? Top what? I'd say potentially top 5.
Yeah, I agree. Well, he's the only defender who can play as a CDM. We're forgetting he played as a CDM.
Right, we were stoned.
And he
We
was
got
balling.
Stoned.
He was balling as a CDM. So we need to get rid of this marquee agenda, man. I see a big difference ball playing wise when I see Zaberni play instead of
Zabarni is
Marquinhos.
better with the ball than Mark.
He's not.
No,
What
I
the
think
fuck?
I think the relative.
Zaberni's stiff with the ball, man. How can you even compare?
Okay, no, I think now. Listen, I think I'm the voice of reason here. I
Zaberni has
love
a
Marky
touch of a
too.
donkey.
No,
comparing
I
with
think they're
Marquinhos.
relative. I think Zabarni is excellent with the ball. Like he's and
No,
then
he's
we
good,
haven't
but
seen him
I
much.
think Marquinhos is a different level. Like he can ping those passes. He can. He's cold and he's under pressure. He's a very good ball playing.
Yeah,
center
do you remember that long ball he played versus Newcastle?
I knew you would say
Bruno?
that.
Oh
But that
my
was his
God.
shit period.
Long ball,
That was his shit period.
Women shit period. That was an insanely disgusting ball for Marquinhos. What the fuck does that have to do with the team?
No, I mean not the team. That was his shit period.
Yeah.
It was from that Real Madrid game up to that
That
season.
was Lucha's first season. That was like 2 seasons after.
Yeah, I know. He's been shit for 2 years. But before that, he had like 3 very good seasons for PSG, and now he's had a very good season as well. I think he will still have a good season this season. But do you consider him
think
our starting centre back? Or do you
Yeah,
think he should be our starting centre back?
No, it's clear he's the starting centre back with Pacho at the moment. I like Zabarni's performances I've seen recently, but the big thing for me with Zabarni and Chevalier is I want them to be tested. For me to say Zabarni should start ahead of Marquinhos in a big Champions League game, I need to see Zabarni in a big Champions League game. We haven't seen that. All the Ligue 1 teams we've faced, he's barely been tested, even though he's always showed good signs. But I don't know
I
how
saw
he's
him
going to
against,
perform in big games.
I saw him against France though.
Yeah, we saw him against Mbappe in acres of space, but that's Mbappe. I mean, Mbappe would even cook me. So I mean, that's calm.
Yeah, but you're not a professional footballer, man.
I mean, I think I'm better than like 90% of active football players. So.
Are you better than Saliba?
No.
This guy, man.
No, but I have to think about it because Saliba is a bit overrated, man.
Okay.
But no, I think Marcus should be the starting centre back. It's gonna be hard. I don't know how Lucha's gonna do it because one thing we haven't seen with Lucho is move on from a veteran. Because when he came in, he just tipped out Verratti, Messi, Neymar, all the veterans, Ramos. So he didn't have this problem. So Marquinhos, it will be the first like transition we see from an old player to the new signing. We haven't seen that yet. So it'll be interesting how Lucha
I
does it.
think also the difference was before that the players he moved out from
No, we
wasn't
have a
playing
good
that well.
example. We saw
I think Marquinhos are playing well
an
right now.
example. Mbappe.
Yeah, but he wants to go. Like,
Mbappe.
I think
Yeah, but
if
Mbappe Junior.
Mbappe wanted to stay, he would have stayed.
No, Junior, you're talking about like when he was benched in Liga and so on.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but that was like because
Neymar.
Mbappe
I mean, he
was a
got rid of
fucking
all
snake.
those people with no issues.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Donnarumma.
No.
He's a good example.
It's not that what I'm talking about, Junior. I'm talking about like throughout the season. How are we gonna see Zabarni overtake Mark? Is it because Marquinhos makes a fucking stupid mistake and costs us a game? Or is it that Zabarni collects a couple of good Liga performances and Lucha tries him out? Or I think the most probable one is injury. Marquinhos, because he's getting older, he's getting more injured. Like last season, he had a couple of injuries. I don't think he missed the Champions League game though. But I think that's going to be the easiest way for Zabarni to get a chance.
But the question is if he will perform better than Marquinhos or not. I don't think he will. But
I think
that's
Zabani.
only
I think
possible if he
Okay,
Zabani.
plays
okay.
better.
I think a
I
good
think
way to
Zabani will.
I
From
think it's a good,
early stuff I've seen, I mean, the biggest thing is athleticism, Ahmed, which you mentioned before. Athleticism is a huge thing in football nowadays, especially in this PSG team. And I mean, Zabani is just way more athletic than Marky. Quicker, stronger,
Yeah, I
smarter
agree.
as well.
But I think he's worse in the ball playing abilities.
I think they're
Yeah,
relative. I think
mainly
they're
the ball
relative.
playing. And
Well,
that's the thing. I think if you want to replace Marquinhos, maybe we should have pushed and invested more on a ball playing centre back. Like,
Yeah, I
did
mean,
we did
we're
we miss
looking at
out on
Upamecano.
Hoyson? Oh, come on, he's a fraud, man. But
This is
no,
what I mean. Like,
no,
I
this guy
can't talk
loves
with you
Upamecano.
without
But
your
every time I
agendas.
watch,
Like,
no, you know, Junior,
okay,
you
you
talk
watched him
shit
today.
about
You watched
Marquinhos
him. You
being bad
watched
in
him
big
today.
games.
How was he
Upamecano,
today?
no, he was
How
good.
was he
But
today?
no, but he
I
has
didn't
good
watch the
games.
game. I didn't watch
But
the game
you
today.
talked about Marquinhos stinking it up in big games, and I can
True,
give you like
true,
5
true,
Upamecano games
true,
in big
true,
games.
true,
No,
true.
okay, no, that's a fair point. I the only reason I brought up Upamecano, you were talking about ball playing. I was like Upamecano, and Upamecano is really good. I know he has
You
the
know, I
Bozy
always
moments
have
in
an
him,
extra eye
unfortunately.
on Upamecano. I always have an extra eye on him because you glaze him that much. So I want to see all of his
Upamecano is a beast,
mistakes.
and I know today he cooked. I didn't watch the game, but I know that he locked up the entire Chelsea attack. Joao Pedro was probably in his pocket.
Nah, he was. Nah, I don't think Chelsea played pretty bad. They were very bad the second half. But the first half, they created a lot of chances. And Palmer scored a crazy goal. But no, Upamecano, he shouldn't get near this PSG team. He shouldn't even sniff it.
What the fuck is this? Like,
No, he shouldn't even come close to this. I would rather take Konate over Upamecano, to be honest. But he's probably going to Real Madrid. But the question is, sh who would have been a better player for us? Zabani or Hoysen? What do you think?
I mean, both are top players.
What I have seen from Hoysen this season has been very good signs. I think he's
I
a
mean,
very good player.
I'm not. I said, listen. Obviously, the thing is, the difference is though, is that like we've seen a lot more of Hoyson than we've seen as a Barney. But
Yeah,
yes, I would say like Hoyson is better in terms of like ball playing, obviously.
yeah.
But in terms of like you go and look at the mistakes though, like
The red
you can say
card.
whatever you want. That's 2 red cards already that he's gotten.
Yeah, that's true.
And does he's got barely 10 games. Again,
But
this is not to say like this
as
is
you're
gonna,
saying, like they're two different players. One is better with the ball, and one is better without the ball. Like, what do we need for a replacement for
yeah. But the
Marquinhos?
thing is though, is that like it's not like the it's
Now,
not like
honestly, I would rather have a better defender because we have such a great midfield. We have such great fullbacks that the passing ability, as long as they're just good on the ball, that's enough.
yeah for me as long as you're decent like like this is where like I mean I think people begin to overrate like Doug Barcy. Like I mean yes he's great on the ball and whatnot, but like first and foremost your attribute is to defend, right?
Yeah,
So it's not like it's a fullback, right? Like that's why, for example, I'm oftentimes a bit critical of Beraldo. He's really good with the ball at his feet, but the thing is, though, one of his like deficiencies is that he's not the greatest defender. And like, okay, it's cute and all that you can ping, a 30-yard pass to the foot or split up 3 lines with a pass and whatnot. But if like you're the number one quality you should have as a defender is defending, you're not good at that. It's hard.
that's why I love Thiago Silva. He didn't have a flaw in his game, and he was the best ball-playing defender without the ball. Uh, we don't have that many those type of defender in the market right now, so it's a bit hard. But I hope Zabarna will turn up good. But I wanted to see him against a team like Atalanta playing in the beginning of the game where he's getting pressed a lot, because I haven't seen that in Liga yet.
True.
I want to see him pressed.
True.
Because today Atalanta press was pretty high. And there was a lot of time we played the ball from the back with Chevalier, Marquinhos, playing to the full back, and then finding him in the midfield with a long ball or a cut-in pass, cut-through pass. So it would have been interesting.
No, I have a question. How, in terms of like all-time PSG legends, where do you put Marquinhos in your own personal list?
I'm gonna only do post KSI.
Yeah, oh, yeah, obviously.
He honestly could be second.
Behind.
I don't know. No. Wait. Because I discussed this with Tosin, and when you look at other clubs' greatest player of all time, it's someone who was the best player on the team. Marquinhos has never been the best player at PSG.
Well,
I don't even think he's been top 3 at PSG ever. Like in a season. Thiago Silva was
that
top 3.
2020,
Thiago Silva had
2020,
seasons as top 2.
2021, he was very good. He's
Okay.
very,
No,
very
that's
good. He's
No, but not
very
even
good.
that season. The season before that, I thought he was our top 3 players easily.
no. I
Wasn't
put
he our
even
player of the
Kimpembe
season?
above him.
Wasn't he? Yeah, but now it's only saying one player. Wasn't he our player of the season that year?
We give player of the seasons.
No. No.
1920.
I mean, you can Neymar, Mbappe, he's up there. As in, you think like he's got big moments, scoring in semi, like.
I'll put him top 5. I think when you look at the legacy, his part there winning the Champions League, he's been at the club for such a long time. But I can't call him the greatest PSG player of all time.
Okay. I mean, that's where like people aren't going to use this for these thing about greatest versus best. I'm thinking in terms of like club legend. So in terms of report to the fans and all that, because if you say like just purely sporting wise, then you like Mbappe is in the conversation then, right? And even I think most PSG fans.
No, Mbappe is like
no. You can't deny it. You listen. We can say
if we're simply talking attackers. I'll put obviously Dembele ahead of him. I'll put Neymar ahead of him. Obviously, I put Dembele ahead of him.
No, Dembele, because of what he won.
Look, when it comes to being an attacker, especially for PSG, especially with the Champions League, and Mbappe had so many seasons to do it, couldn't do it, shat his pants in the biggest moments. Neymar actually took us to a final, and Dembele won us the Champions League. So I think it's really clear for me why Mbappe, I don't rate him at that level, because he couldn't carry us, and he didn't want to carry us. He instead went to fucking Madrid so they could carry him instead.
No, okay, I think now you're conflating legend. You're conflating legend, and now like if you just look at
I'm saying on the pitch. I'm saying on the pitch. On the pitch, Mbappe failed to take us to even a Champions League final.
But you could argue though that. So you could argue though, okay, how many years did Mbappe and Neymar share the pitch at PSG? Was it 6?
Well, like 6?
Yeah, half that time. Half and half, both were like the first 3 years. You could argue Neymar was better. The last 3, Mbappe was better, right?
Neymar was better 17-18. He was better 18-19. He was better 19-20.
And then
I can give Mbappe
what
20-21.
How can you give 19-20 to Neymar?
Yeah,
are you sick in your head?
Yeah. How would I?
Oh wait, 19-20 was the.
Yeah, COVID Champions League.
That's when we reached the final.
It was getting closer then, but I would.
Yeah, but
you're an Mbappe glazer. I'm not listening. 2021, I'll give it to Mbappe.
Say the seasons again. Say the seasons again. Wait, say the seasons again.
17-18, 18-19.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking about. How the fuck can you give 18-19 to Neymar?
The only thing, if you look at big Champions League, Mbappe has over Neymar is that he played obviously both legs versus United. Yeah, and Mbappe had a good game at Old Trafford. That had a generational stinker at the back. So
he didn't have a generational stinker at the park.
Yes, he did. He had no.
He assisted the goal. He assisted the goal.
Okay, Junior, don't fight back. This is one of those fucking weirdos in the comments. 2021, we'll give it to Mbappe. 21-22, obviously Mbappe. 22-23, I'll give it to Neymar. Neymar was better in 22-23. Even though I know he was injured towards the end, I would still give it to Neymar 22-23.
No, I wouldn't.
You're so shameless.
I can't.
No, it's actually.
I think 18-19, you could argue it, but I would still probably give it to
23. Wasn't it the year we lost? When did we lose against the?
That was Bayern. That was finally Neymar's final. Neymar, Messi, Mbappe final year. Eminem final.
Oh yeah. Neymar was good, like beginning of the season when he stat padded, but he was cooked that season. Mbappe was great that season. After the World Cup, he became ass. But in the
No,
group
he
stages,
was
he was
asked
very
before
good.
the World Cup. This
No,
is
he was
what I
good in the
mean.
group
One
stages in
season
the
live.
Champions League.
He wasn't crap. He was just not
Didn't
as
he
good
score
as
the goals?
Neymar. He was not as good as Neymar.
I'm maybe mixing the
No.
seasons.
Like,
Didn't he
Mbappe
score against
was
Scored
Juventus?
versus Benfica, scored versus Maccabi, scored versus Juventus. Yes.
Exactly. He was very good.
No, but okay. First half of the season, Neymar was better than him, no doubt. But like Mbappe was more consistent. Like Neymar after the World Cup was, a shell of himself. Let's be honest.
Neymar
Right.
didn't
Yeah,
even-
and then he got injured and missed the second leg behind, where Mbappe dropped another generational stinker. But again, if we're talking about seasons like that, you can mention Mbappe, even compete with him. For me, it's simple. Neymar obviously had so many injuries, but the only one time he stayed fit took us to that Champions League final. Scored versus Dortmund away, scored versus Dortmund at home.
I mean, you could
Atalanta,
say
where
that.
I remember that masterclass, involved in
True.
both goals, and then was really good in the Leipzig game as well.
But
So-
so then technically there was only 2 years where the two of them were fully fit at the same time, and the first year
When?
you give it to 1920, right?
But
That
1920, Mbappe was injured.
No, I said, but okay, he got injured. What for the? Yeah,
He
sure.
missed the Dortmund
No,
second leg. He
he
missed
was-
Atalanta
he
came
was
on at the
injured,
end, and he played
So
Leipzig, but he was
so
decent.
the one time where the two, dang, that's crazy to say. So there's only one of those seasons where the two of them were like fully properly fit and ready.
2021,
Yeah, and Mbappe was better.
but then
20
Mbappe missed the second leg.
No, 2020, 2020, like
But
21,
Mbappe was
22.
fair in that Liga
That
season.
year.
21, 22, 21.
Yeah. So the
I
one
mean,
time where they played the
No, I mean Neymar was injured. And then he came
2021,
back to the Madrid
2022.
games.
19 to Neymar, that's crazy.
2021, 2022. Yeah, Neymar was injured. He got injured versus Saint-Étienne early in the season. Then he came back for the Madrid legs. He got an assist in the first game, and he got an assist in the second. Like Neymar was actually good in both those Madrid games, same as Mbappe. But I obviously put Mbappe ahead of Neymar that season.
Wait,
I
wait,
think
let's
Messi
go
was
through
so
all of the
far.
seasons again.
I
Let's
think
go through-
I think sporting wise, I think purely so no things of you just think purely sporting wise. I think the fact also that Mbappe is, the club's all-time top scorer. He's in the top 3 from I'm for assists, most goals in the Champions League. And we can say this, that, and the other that, oh, yes, he was injured, in 1920. But you also have to say that you go and you look at it before Mbappe arrived at PSG. PSG had never been QSI era, right? Had never been to the semifinals or onwards. And with Mbappe, he took you there, 1, 2, 3, 4 times? If I'm not mistaken.
What?
Right? 1920. Yeah, semis are onward. So 1920,
Yeah,
you got a
three.
final. It's not 4.
1920, 2021, and then 23, 24.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, 3 times. Whereas obviously Neymar, took us there twice. And then, yes. And also another massive thing that you can say against Neymar is, okay, for both players, right? Let's be honest, we signed him to win the Champions League. And the fact that Neymar only has 2 goals in knockout stages of the Champions League really is damning for him. Like we can say and whatnot
I mean, yes and no.
but we can
a lot of it has to do with like he barely played that many knockout games because he was injured most of the time.
True, but would you also
And
not
se-
say though that the best
And
ability?
second of all, like Neymar versus Atalanta, he didn't have a goal.
True,
He
but
had
would you,
like an
but-
absolute insane game.
would you not say though to a certain degree that the best ability is availability? Like if Neymar's also not there, that also kind of doesn't help his case.
I agree with that, Junior. That would only help Mbappe if when he was available, he was good. But what
He
happened
was
every
good.
single time
I don't know what
Neymar was
you're talking about.
Neymar was unavailable and Mbappe was available? He dropped stinkers.
I
He dropped
mean,
stinkers.
No, he didn't.
Barca 2021. That was his thing.
I gave that to Mbappe. Mbappe had 2 years where he played like Mbappe.
Real Madrid. I mean Real
Well, for
Sociedad
majority
23,
of that-
24.
I mean, Sociedad.
Well,
like,
no, I mean
he
you're
was
saying
good
you're
at-
saying
yeah,
you're
he
saying
was
every
good in that
single
leg,
one, like
and then dropped 4 generational stinkers versus.
no,
Barca
not
and
4,
Dortmund.
not 4. He was good.
Which
in
one
second
is
leg
not a
against-
generational?
Second
stinker?
leg against Barca, he was fine.
He was ass. that
No,
game,
no,
man.
you're changing your tune. I remember. No, I remember because I remember after that podcast. I remember because I came on after that podcast and I was a lot more critical of Mbappe in that one than you guys were. And I was like, you guys, I think you're being really kind to him. He wasn't great.
No,
But he
Junior,
was-
I'm gonna tell you something.
he was
Mo is
better.
hurt. Mo is hurt. I'm telling you,
No.
if you
It
watch
wasn't
back the
4
videos from 2 years
generational
ago,
thinkers.
he's glazing Mbappe. I'm telling you, he's glazing Mbappe. He's hurt. He just,
Wait.
I understand him. I don't like Mbappe as well.
Obviously,
thing
I will
Mbappe
stop
has done to our
glazing.
club,
The
I
issue
don't
with
like
you, PSG Ahmad, is that you are an Mbappe fan before you're a PSG fan.
But
So
I'm not.
this
But you're just
bad stuff that
discrediting.
Mbappe did. No.
You're just
Look
discrediting
at
what
this.
he did
No,
for PSG.
just listen. No,
You're telling
just
me he
listen.
had a worse
I'm
season 18,
absolutely
19
not
than
doing
Neymar.
that. Now you're
How is
just
that?
lying. Obviously, Neymar was better.
How?
This is the truth.
Neymar was out
Here is
against United
Mbappe.
game.
This was Mbappe before he became a snake. Me and you liked him. Mbappe became a snake. I started disliking him. You kept loving him. That's the difference. I'm a true PSG fan. You are not.
No,
Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I was
I'm not
hurt
listening.
when Mbappe did what he did against us, because I liked him that much as a player, and he was like our best player by a mile, and he was so consistent for us, and he was our future. So of course I would be angry like that Mbappe is snaking us. But you're discrediting everything he did for the club. You tell me he has stinkers in big games when it's not true. I can tell you more games Mbappe has been good in big games than Neymar. In all group stage games, Mbappe was crucial. He was good against Barcelona, against Real Madrid, when we went fucking out because of Donnarumma's mistake. Mbappe has been very good for us. And then after the World Cup, I can be honest, he became shit. Like, he became a bit overweight, that stiff striker type. He wasn't as involved in the games. He didn't have the dribbles anymore, the quickness in the same way, the agility.
Let's just talk about something else, because you're just fucking lying, and I mean, there's
I'm
no
not.
point in continuing this discussion. I mean, you said Mbappe did not have a generational stinker versus United because he got an
that's
assist in
crazy.
the
I'm sorry,
beginning
that's
of the
crazy.
game.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
you're just lying
No.
now. You're just
Okay,
lying.
okay.
PSG,
In those two ties, Neymar was
injured.
he was out.
Yeah.
For both
Okay,
ties, he was
yeah.
out.
Okay, yeah.
And
We
Mbappe
agree on
scored
that.
in the first leg and assisted in the second. Why we went out
No,
that game was because we conceded 3 fucking stupid goals that we should never concede.
True, we're not
Oh, it was not
denying
because
that.
Mbappe missed like 3 big chances. No, it
Yeah,
was
but
not
no,
because
but
Mbappe
Mbappe had
couldn't
a
complete a single
generational
dribble the entire
stinker.
game. No.
Like that is
It was
arguably
absolutely not
no,
that.
like I'm sorry. Like yes, he was good in the first like
So,
against
you're
United.
telling me that an assist and a goal isn't enough?
No, okay, we're saying the second like at the Parc des Princes, Mbappe versus the one. Remember that game is where all the Rashford versus Mbappe stuff started. When he sunned him, when he said it's okay, buddy, little bro. That was that game. That you could argue that is Mbappe's worst
but he
ever
assisted in the
performance.
second game we're talking about.
Okay, but then are we gonna?
No,
do
that was
the-
an embarrassment.
Are we
That's
gonna start doing like the Salah stuff, like because he got a GA and all of a sudden it was a good
No,
game?
but I remember in that game, Mbappe missed one big chance. It was the one he went through and he slipped. That was a very big chance. he missed.
No, the touches wise, like his controls, he was giving the like
Yeah,
that was
you know
arguably-
what? One of the most famous fail comps there is actually Mbappe versus United.
Yeah,
so.
no. I'm sorry, PSG. I mean, that is arguably
No,
like
but he
the
did
worst
his
ever.
job.
No.
One
I'm sorry,
goal and
PSG.
one
I mean,
assist is enough.
no, PSG. I mean, that is arguably Mbappe's worst ever performance in a PSG shirt. Ever performance.
But Mbappe
That was a
like this a lot of
if
times.
that
Mbappe's
is not if that is not a generational stinker, then that means every other Mbappe game was masterclass.
No,
That
but
was
Mbappe
arguably the
is that
worst
kind of
ever
player.
Mbappe
Like
performance
he
I've
has a
seen.
bad game and then out of nowhere he score assist, and he contributed to 2 goals. That's enough. That game is not because of him. We didn't go out because of Mbappe that
We're
game.
not saying that he went out because we're saying that performance overall that was like Mbappe was just not good. Like look at this.
Mbappe. Oh, I remember this one. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he only missed one big chance because he fucking was so ass he couldn't even get to big chances, man.
Yeah,
No, this
Ahmed,
is you can't
gotta
say
stop,
he
man.
was.
No, you gotta
that
stop,
was
man.
because of him.
You're lying now. It's
no,
haram
okay,
to
no.
lie.
PSG, we're not saying that tie was because of him. We're not saying that. We're saying that
Yeah,
was.
we're just saying he had
We're saying he had a
2 GAs is
stinker.
not enough. 2 GAs is
we're
not
not
enough.
saying the tie. We're saying that game in isolation was a poor game. The first he was good.
But it maybe can't be. It was maybe a poor game, but he still got an assist, and we considered 3 fucking stupid
Oh
goals.
my
my
days!
God,
Okay,
you
now
can't
you know
do
what?
this.
No. Mbappe is the greatest PSG of all time. It was not a generational stinker. You know what? It was good that Mbappe left PSG. He would never, be able to win it with us. PSG are battling institution. Fucking hell, man.
This,
So irritating. So
this
irritating.
Mbappe hate is crazy, man.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not
listen,
Mbappe hate. I
listen,
mean, you're just
You're telling me
disingenuous
Neymar had a
to
better season?
defend
What did
Mbappe,
Neymar
man.
even do
It's
that season
disgusting.
compared to Mbappe?
Genuinely disgusting.
Mbappe won the top goal scorer in Liga that season.
like I could say that the season overall you could debate it, but I'm saying
No,
where
he
I
was
just
clear of Neymar. It
no,
was
but
clear
where I
that
disagree
this
with
is
you
Neymar.
though is going and saying though that like Mbappe's game against like you ask most PSG fans, French PSG fans, they'll say that's Mbappe's worst ever performance in a PSG shirt. It's comical
look,
how bad it was.
No, look, it might be a bad game, but the thing that irritates me is that Mo says, "Oh, he had a generation stinker against United."
He had the
And he
It
tries
generation
to-
was.
stinker.
It was.
he
It
tries
was
He
to
a
had the
bring down
generational
generation
Mbappe.
stinker.
No, but he tries to bring down Mbappe and praise Neymar. When Neymar was
Where
injured
am I
those games,
praising
and
Neymar?
Yeah,
Where
Mbappe
am I praising
contributed.
Neymar? I don't
You can't
understand.
tell
Where
me.
am I praising
Wait,
Neymar?
okay, Mo, did Mbappe contribute to, in that tie, the United tie?
No, you know what? I'm
They
not going to
contribute or
discuss
not?
this. No, I'm not discussing this subject. If you want to discuss it with Junior, you can do. I'm not discussing this subject
because
with
you know
I don't
you're wrong.
no
You
no
know you're
no
wrong.
because I don't talk with people that lie. All right, because did you actually know it's actually impossible to win a debate against a liar? It's actually impossible. So there's no point in me continuing this discussion with you.
Okay, so you say it's a lie when you can't debate the topic anymore.
No, you're clearly just lying here. I mean,
I'm not
as you
lying.
are-
Neymar
you-
was
but no-
injured. Mbappe contributed to that game. Are you telling me Neymar had a better
Okay,
season?
okay, okay. I've told you, Mbappe is the greatest PSG of all time. It was not a generational stinker. Neymar was fucking prostitutes and drinking alcohol instead of being serious. There you go. Are you happy now?
No, but this
It's
is
so
Junior,
irritating.
this is thing Mo always love to do. He praises Neymar to the skies.
No, but okay, but the issue
praise
is
his
that
name.
Now,
was just-
once
Neymar
again,
wants
he's
to
lying.
leave or
You just lie after
Does
lie
you-
after
you
lie,
can-
man. It's
okay.
genuinely
Listen. I'm in
disgusting, man.
between.
I
you.
might
I'm
kick
not-
you off the stream, man. Stop, man. And I never do that. I've never done that, but like it's getting disgusting now.
Phil, are you here?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm pretty sick, so sorry if I sound weird, but what's up, guys?
Nah, Phil. La Liga's on fraud watch.
Who's the league?
La Liga.
Why?
Because bro, I'm sorry, your league can't defend.
How?
Bro, how are you telling me that Barcelona is going and putting BTA to listen, a mid-table Valencia team? This is not like all your stat padding against, a relegation team. A mid-table Valencia finished 12th last year. PSG's not doing that in Ligue 1. I'm sorry, defending when Espanyol are conceding to 10-man Madrid. Buddy, I'm sorry, your league in terms of defense is not all that. Like at this point, I never want to hear La Liga fans come to say, oh, but the Ballon plays in Liga or PSG plays Liga. It's easy, buddy. When I go and see the same thing in La Liga, if not worse, PSG played Lens right over the weekend, and Barca played Valencia. Both teams, Lens finished 10th in Liga in 18 teams, and Valencia finished 12th in a 20-team league. So they both finished mid-table. I'm sorry, I watched both games. I was live streaming both games. Lens would put belt to ass against Valencia. Smack them around.
Yo, Junior, why do you always do this? Like treat Phil as the representative of La Liga and
No, I'm just saying.
what the fuck does Phil guy? He's
No, I'm
fucking
just
sick.
saying because
his team's gonna lose to Newcastle tomorrow, man. Like,
No, I'm just saying this agenda, this whole thing of league or this the Farmers League. Listen, I'm not saying this is Phil necessarily. I'm saying the
okay,
league.
then Osip, Phil, do you think La Liga, like if Yamal scores a goal in La Liga and Dembele scores a goal in Liga, is Yamal's goal worth more?
I mean,
Exactly. See, he is one of them. He is one of them. What? No. He's right there.
nah, I agree that the league kind of fell off. Not the same as like in the past, but yeah, what it is what it is. We saw Marseille yesterday.
Doesn't
They
that
were
just further help the
embarrassing.
narrative? That just further helps
Oh,
the narrative.
They're embarrassing, bro.
Who? Who? Marseille? Who's embarrassing here?
Marseille. Why did they try to play from the back with like Kondobia, bro? Like,
Wait, hold on.
No, it's just De Zerbi, though.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're saying Marseille, isn't it more embarrassing for La Liga that the current best team in La Liga is needing a Fugazi pen to beat the 7th best team in Liga currently? Is it not embarrassing on their part? If I'm not, wait, hold on, Mo. Am I not mistaken? Last year, if you exclude when PSG faced Spanish opposition, there were 6 games between La Liga sides and Ligue 1 sides. Of those 6 games, Ligue 1 sides won 4 of them. La Liga won 2 of them. The 2 games that the Liga sides won was when Barca and Real Madrid beat Brest respectively. The other games, Barca lost twice to Monaco. Lille beat Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, and beat Atletico Madrid away from home.
You can't use the Juan Gamper game, man.
Oh, okay. If we exclude that, so Champions League only. And again, this is excluding PSG. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that PSG, is not a proper representation of the Ligue 1. That's still 5. That's still 3-2. And so that means that this last season, 2 teams not named PSG, all right, two non-PSG teams beat every single one of the podium teams in La Liga. Every single one. Barca, Real, and Atleti. And this is Lille was 4th in Ligue 1? Monaco, 3rd? Went and beat the best team in La Liga. Marseille, a team that was basically fighting civil wars. How do you know 10-minute long boxing rounds with Rabiot and Rowe are going and struggling, are putting pressure on Madrid, the best team in La Liga thus far.
Junior, I don't have energy for an argument. I don't have energy, bro. You win, bro. Just tell me how y'all played today.
We played like the best team in the world. We played like the best team in the world. That's how we played today. That's all you need to know.
Really?
No, I mean, it was...
Yeah, we actually played really well today. Like, we actually played well today.
If you were hate watching Phil, you would have turned it off.
Yeah, unsuccessful. You would have stopped watching after the first. We scored within we said in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I saw that first goal, then I turned it off.
Look at that. We had 10 big chances. They had 0.
Cheat.
Nah, it was...
Kvara's goal was nice, bro. That was a nice goal.
Kvara's goal. Did you see Nuno's goal?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. Even these, especially by this ball day, Nuno is clear. In fact, dare I say, is there one attribute that Balde is better than Nuno at? Legitimately.
Bro, why did you bring up Balde? Nobody said his name, bro.
No. Boris fans be saying, no, Balde. I mean, they'll go and say Nuno is better, but they'll go and say that. I mean, maybe going forwards he's better. No. There's not one thing, right? Like major attributes.
No, but Balde is not even close, man.
Yeah, I've never understood how that's
like Phil. I've heard some of your fans. I've heard some of your fans go and say that João Garcia is a world-class keeper.
He is.
So, do you think João Garcia is a top 5 keeper based on last year and like what's happened this year?
Last season he saved Espanyol from relegation.
Boo! Cry me a river, Espanyol. Cry me a river.
If he's world class, then Chevalier is also
exactly. If he's world class, Chevalier is world class. Like you have Barca fans saying that. So you think João Garcia is better than Chevalier? The same João Garcia who's not even getting called up for his national team. The same Garcia that he wasn't in the Yashin Trophy, whereas like people like Dibu Martinez was there, Matt Sells, was there. Kobo was there the year before, but Garcia, the so-called top world-class keeper, was there, and nobody made a fuss about it. If it wasn't for the fact that Barca signed him, you would have never pushed him ever. Anything to say? He knows there's nothing to say.
But I have to say, Garcia has been very good this season.
Yeah,
really good. He's been saving Barcelona.
He's got the potential, but why not? Stop this thing of he's better than Chevalier. Stop. In fact, Chevalier's younger than him.
But this world-class term has been throwing around it's been thrown around too easy.
Well, I think so. The way people describe it is like, are you top 5 in your position?
No, but sometimes I don't think that's valid because the top 5 can be shit. You know what I mean? And sometimes the top 8 can be incredible. I think it's more of like you just watch your eyes and judge it by how good they are. It's hard to put the objective criteria for world class, in my opinion.
All right. Phil, do you know where we're playing? 2 weeks from now.
Madrid Stadium.
Why weren't we playing at the Camp Nou? What happened? I thought we were ready. You guys were ready.
Because UEFA, they're more strict than La Liga. We can host 25,000 in the Champions League because of like the presentation, like the TV presentation. We can't show that many empty seats. So
That's not what I read. I read the reason they can't do it is because Barcelona can't guarantee they wouldn't be able to separate the PSG and the Barca fans.
oh yeah, and that thing as well. Yeah.
Oh, so basically Barcelona's incompetent. That's what it is.
No, it's just a
No, call it spit a spit. I'm sorry. At the moment that what you say that initially you guys were supposed to go and start playing your first game at the Camp Nou last year against Real Madrid in the El Clasico, then it got pushed to no sometime in the summer. Then no, we're gonna play the Juan Gamper game there, and so much so that you guys were making Instagram posts about it. We're playing there. Then it got pushed away. Then you guys asked La Liga to push back your first couple La Liga games. Asked the Champions League your first game to be played away. Having to get a special authorization to have La Liga break their own rules because technically you guys shouldn't have been able to be allowed to play at the the Johan Cruyff Estadio and whatnot because it's too small in capacity. At some point, I'm sorry, call it a spade a spade. Your club is incompetent. When you guys are fumbling, for 2 years in a row, the signing of Nico Williams because you guys can't guarantee he's going to sign. When you guys are taking a month over to be able to sign Rooney Bardghji in registering for La Liga. When you guys are needing to basically have go to war with your club captain currently in Ter Stegen and get him to sign some things to say that he's going to be injured and whatnot to be able to register players. I'm sorry, at some point you got to call a spade a spade. Your club is incompetent. If this was any other club, you'd be laughing at them. Am I right or am I right?
It is what it is. We'll see you on October 1st.
Wow, focus on tomorrow first.
But what is this lucha gimmick he's on? Sitting in the VIP,
One step ahead. One step ahead.
He's so cringe, cringe, man. Does everything for attention, bro.
Wait, hold on. Isn't he the last manager to win you guys the Champions League? You're telling him?
I don't care, bro. He's still cringe, bro.
He's been your last best manager.
Why is he doing that shit, bro? He's cringe. Bro.
It's true.
I don't care. He's still cringe.
Do you miss him?
Nope. I don't.
You would swap Luis Enrique for Hansi Flick in a heartbeat.
No, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd swap that. You swap Highline FC for in a heartbeat. Offside Trap FC in a heartbeat. And Phil, what's happening with Señor ¿Y qué fue?
What?
Señor ¿Y qué fue? What's happening? I'm hearing he's injured for longer now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard. Listen, I'm not sure how reliable these. I've heard apparently now even that PSG game is in jeopardy now.
No, he will be back for that. We're just not rushing him back. That's why. He will be back for that game.
What's his injury again?
The pubic area.
How did you get that injury?
I have no idea.
Are you sure?
What?
No, it was probably a groin injury. I don't think it's STD. If that's the thing.
Also, bro, that's not SCD, bro. Many athletes got the same injury, bro.
So then why wouldn't you say your growing area then? Why did they specify pubic area?
I don't know. Probably a muscle there. I don't know. I saw Barcola's penalty, man. Y'all have, man.
Nah, that was embarrassing.
Y'all don't have a legit penalty taker.
Yeah, we do.
I mean,
he's,
Dembu
he's,
is
he's
our
injured.
penalty
He's
taker.
injured.
Who's
Dembu-
injured?
Dembele, he's our main
No,
this
even
season.
him too. He missed one.
He's missed
Didn't he?
one.
Yeah, he missed one. Yeah. But actually, it was Vitinha who was gonna take it. He's the second one, but he gave it to Barcola.
It is what it
That
is.
was a terrible pen.
No, I'm so heated because let me show this.
But Phil, be honest. Right now, if you had to do power rankings, let's see top 5 currently world European football power rankings. Who do you have? Be honest.
Too early, man. It's too early.
Well, that's why I'm asking for power rankings.
I don't know.
You mean for this season?
Yeah. So thus far, what you've seen this season, power rankings, what you've seen of all the teams.
Would you put PSG first?
I think PSG
No,
or Bayern are first.
I think Bayern is
Yeah.
first
I took Bayern.
Yeah, Bayern probably first.
because they also won against Chelsea. It's a big team.
Yeah.
And
So
then PSG.
Yo, look at this. Look, this was Barcola, quarterfinal, Portugal, penalty shootout. Okay, he puts it, takes a normal run, puts it in a beautiful spot. I just don't understand why Barcola decided to. I'm gonna do a Aduriz penalty. But my ranking would be Bayern first, PSG second, Liverpool third, Madrid fourth. Yeah, Barca fifth. That would be mine.
no,
Ooh, maybe Arsenal, not
Arsenal,
Arsenal.
Arsenal,
Yeah, I forgot about
Arsenal.
Arsenal. I'll put Arsenal instead of Madrid fourth, and then I'll put Madrid fifth.
Well, you have 2 Premier League teams in the top 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
What about Spurs?
Nah, they're not even close,
Spurs?
man.
Okay, maybe top 8. What, they're like,
I mean,
Yeah.
they've
Bro,
got
they
the
lost
same.
terribly against Bournemouth. That was a terrible display.
Okay, but apart from that, they've won all of the other games.
No, but you can't get smacked that hard. Like if it was a cheeky loss, you lose very closely or a counter attack, but they get completely smashed. It was like a different level.
Okay, but you'd say, so what? Do you think? How do you think Bournemouth and Marseille compare?
No, Marseille is better.
Okay.
I think Marseille has a better coach as well. Or Bournemouth coach is very good as well. Raiola, what's his name? Raiola?
Minola, yeah, something like
Minola, Raiola, something like that. Nah, he's good. I don't know. The thing with Liverpool, they've been playing terribly, but they won all of the games. I don't know how they keep like winning in the last minutes, man.
Wait, is Barca's next game? Is it away from home or is that at home?
Huh?
Tomorrow, you mean?
Well, as in La Liga,
Oh,
and then obviously Newcastle. I mean, even apparently didn't also Barca didn't you guys also not register your away kits yet?
no.
Mo, how many times have you seen a club needing, unless it's by design, obviously PSG we're keeping our same away kits, that they need to use last year's third kit because they couldn't register it with their
the
league.
shorts thing?
No, as in Barca, that green kit they used last year. They need to use. They use it for their first 3 away games.
Yeah, it's not because of registration. It's an even dumber thing. So, the 2 new Barca has a second kit and a third kit.
Yeah.
The issue is both of the shorts are either dark or light, which means if they're facing a team in La Liga, like when they face, for example, Mallorca have black shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Those can't go with it. The only one that works is the green kit from last season. So it's like the stupidest like fucking short or like color design. They didn't even think about, oh, this doesn't work in most away games because a lot of teams in their home shorts have black shorts. So that's the reason. And that's even funnier. But they're actually gonna wear finally it. They're gonna wear the like red pinkish one
Against
versus Newcastle.
Yes, sir. Kobe kit.
Kobe kit.
No, the Kobe kit is
Why?
the maroon one. Is that
Yeah,
like
yeah, that is
beige
what we're
one?
going to wear. We're wearing like the gold like yellow kit.
Yeah,
versus Newcastle.
that beige one. He's talking about the total 90 one, that like like mango colored one.
Oh, which one is it?
The T90, yeah, that
This
one.
Oh, actually, yeah. Actually, we're wearing that tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Yeah, wearing that. Oh, yeah, we're wearing that tomorrow. Not the Kobe one. Yeah, we're wearing that kit tomorrow. Yeah,
Have you seen this one for next season?
the purple one. Yes, sir.
That's a nice kid.
That's nice. I think Rashford is gonna hoop back in England.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great game.
You know, imagine a club. They're copying PSG, needing to sign what? B Tech Michael Jordan. Because they can't get the real thing.
Can't win.
That's okay though. Samo, you're not hate watching tomorrow. It's just a normal watch.
Yeah, especially I have some Barca players in my fantasy as well. So if Barca win, I will be a little bit happy.
So, but what if they lose?
Oh, I will troll the shit out of Barca.
So which one would you rather have? Them win and it's good for your fantasy, but then you'll hear
No, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant for me. Like I don't hate watch like teams anymore. If Barca win, fair play to them. If Barca lose, let's cook. And that's mostly because of their filthy fans, man. Talk so much, man. Especially this Ballon d'Or campaign is being so disgusting, man. The stuff that Barca fans have said and done. Wow. No, I'm actually excited, especially now after we've won 4-0. I'm gonna sit there.
Calm, relax.
Calm. What you got for me, Barca? And it's actually a good game. Like Barca have played some not the best opposition so far in La Liga. So this is a test to see how good Barca are, especially without Yamal as well.
Phil, what do you think is score prediction for tomorrow? I think we've lost him.
I think he's out.
No, he's muted, so maybe he's just doing something.
I think Newcastle might do upset.
I hope for it. Thing is, I also got a Newcastle agenda, but
Why?
because of what happened 2 years ago.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that day, that has to be one of the worst losses I felt as a PSG fan. The massacre in Newcastle. Because the thing is, even that game, like it wasn't a 4. Like, you know, the game against Chelsea. Chelsea, we were beaten. Right, we were beaten fair and square. We were beaten. But the Newcastle game, it was Fugazi. Like these guys, long shots, right? Fugazi, like nah, man, like.
no, but I thought they smashed it that game as well, man. It was a very.
And then the thing is, it's not even that. For me, it's also the second leg afterwards.
The second, oh yeah, but I thought it was way better than them. The second leg.
Well, the second leg we were better, but again, like we needed that, like, because then the English fans barking, "Oh my goodness!" Like we were robbed. Like that penalty that they got. Yes, it probably wasn't a pen, but we should have had like 2 penalties before that weren't called.
Yeah.
And also just the way that the Newcastle like that, like.
But we would play them this season, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's at the park. I wanted to play them at St. James Park. I mean, we'll bring them at the park. No worries, man. But yeah, but this time around, not gonna lie. The Barca agenda is bigger right now.
Have you guys seen the highlight of Isaac today?
No, I haven't seen. Apparently, he had a disaster class.
I wouldn't. Saw a lot of his highlights because I watched the Swedish television, so they show all of his touches and everything. I'm not gonna lie, he looks scary. But he didn't do anything today. But he looks like a scary, scary player. I know he's good. Everyone knows that, obviously. But like, I've seen Liverpool this season with Ekitike, and Isak is just a different player, man. Different player.
Oh, what did you guys think of Victim Gluckerez?
I back him. I back him.
You back him.
I back him. I
It's
back him.
because he's Swedish.
Maybe.
So you want him to do well with Arsenal?
I think I want him to do well without winning anything. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
The same with Isak.
Okay, so you're saying like how I'm with Mbappe. I need him to do good. I need Mbappe good for the World Cup, but I hope Madrid get relegated.
No, for Mbappe, I just want him to do good in La Liga. Make sure that Real Madrid wins the La Liga over Barcelona. Then we're good.
That's not gonna happen, bro.
Oh, Mo, I have a question. I have a really good question for you. Question for you. Who would you rather see win the Ballon d'Or? Lamine Yamal
Mbappe.
or Kylian Mbappe?
Oh, Mbappe.
Oh, really?
100%.
Yeah. As I've said, majority of my Mbappe agenda has gone away since last season because it was a perfect season. And then I always expected Mbappe to probably win one. Yamal, it's not even like I think he is a Ballon d'Or type player. He will probably win at least one Ballon d'Or. It's just him and his fans and everything, the media. He's the media boy. You know, they used to call Messi the media boy. I never understood that. Yamal is the media boy. He's the darling.
Yeah.
I can't take that. The takes people would say, greatest player of all time already. No, I can't take that, man. I can't take that.
So when do you think he will win the Ballon d'Or?
Yamal. I mean, Yamal has a good chance this season. Obviously, with there being a World Cup year, Spain being one of the favorites.
I remember when Phil told me that he'd rather have, because Phil, you're from the GTA. You said you'd rather have, if it was a World Cup final, Spain beat Canada in the final for Lamine Yamal to. I can't believe that, man.
Yes, sir.
That's that is for me. That's treason.
That's a typical Barca thing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of Barca fans say stuff like that. I mean,
all of the Barca fans.
I feel like Barca boy too. He's Canadian
Argentina
too. He'd say the same thing.
National team.
He'd say the same thing. That's crazy, man. Like
they always glaze Messi in every international tournament over their own national team.
I mean, I guess maybe for me it's different because I'm also French, you know. Like, yeah.
Yo, Mo. Did you see? Basically, I saw a tweet that apparently you should rep Spain because apparently, I think like the Spain president or prime minister, he said that if Israel,
the Palestine thing.
Yeah. No, was it said if Israel are in the World Cup, Spain will not participate.
Yeah. Shout out to
they
him.
Won't qualify.
Yeah.
I will support the Spanish king for the next election.
But wait, Phil. Phil,
yo, was good.
Can you at least recognize? Do you think Barcelona, your fan base, is it the most toxic?
I mean, we're the biggest, so obviously we're going to be the most toxic.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think there's potentially more United fans across the world.
No,
United, in terms of fan base, I think United are probably still the biggest club.
They're the biggest in England, but not bigger than Barcelona.
No, I mean, if you go and you look in Africa, you go and you look in Asians, like United are still very big. You could argue they probably have the biggest fan base. I mean, they're not as in. Obviously, there are toxic United fans, but they're saying they're not as toxic as you guys.
I think Real Madrid is probably the biggest.
Yo, Madrid fans they're having a civil war right now. Xavi Alonso, because like how he's treating Vinicius and like some people are not fully satisfied with their performances too. You know,
I mean, it's the dictatorship, the Mbappe dictatorship. Like
it's not Mbappe.
No,
It's-
because I saw this. He's is he a Madrid fan? I think he is a Madrid fan. I saw on TikTok he made a video basically saying that like he's now coming to the realization. Is it maybe that Mbappe is like a team killer? Like yes, he'll go and do well individually and whatnot, but like the team will never go and be like great. Because you look at like the best bar, maybe like the French national team. Whenever Mbappe has a crazy season, the team overall is not good, and the team becomes like dependent on. Obviously, like okay, obviously to a certain degree, like if he's scoring so many goals, though, like he's gonna be important. But it's like almost like over reliance on him. Like you go and you like again, you go and you look like last year, Mbappe individually had a good season. You go and say right, even though he started slow and whatnot. But Madrid had a poor season. Like, yeah, I think it's also it's not that simple, and you know, it's really simplistic. But like, if you go and you look at it, I think last year specifically for Mbappe, I think it's probably one of the most damaging you can have, and that like. I do think he's probably happy, you know, in some respects for his friends and whatnot that, you know, PSG won the Champions League. But it doesn't help in terms of like your ego that the very next year you leave PSG. All right. The club where you were meant to be like the legend, the guy for up to come. You're from Paris, all these things and whatnot. Win Ballon d'Or, all this. Win the first Champions League. Bring the Champions League back to your hometown. The very next year you leave, they do it. They win everything. And the player that you were compared to as a Frenchman when you were young, Dembele, is now going to win a Ballon d'Or over you. And on top of that, when they went... What?
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna touch wood.
But then on top of that, you faced their team in the Club World Cup to the one point to maybe salvage your season, and you were on the pitch. You were on the pitch, and you got absolutely like mollywopped, ransacked, smacked 4-0. Yeah.
I would still call it a bad season, although he scored a lot of goals last season.
I mean, individually, you can't say like winning the European Golden Shoe. I mean, Puccici, like you can't say it a bad. Like I think he had the most La Liga man of the matches.
For Griezmann, like for Mbappe's level, you need to also the goals need to mean something. You need to be
No, I'm not saying he who's excellent, but to say he had a bad season, that's like I mean, we're
okay, he had a mid season.
Yeah, he was fine.
Or
It was
maybe a good season because it was also his first season at Real Madrid, debut season. And I think he broke the record for most goals in a
debut season. So you can't go and say he had a bad season, but yeah.
But I think he will have a way better season this season.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he will probably smash La Liga, man.
Wait, Phil, are you still there? I think he's gone. I was gonna ask Phil, who's better, Gavi or João Neves?
Not that season. Like we're talking about one of the best midfielders in the world.
How old is Gavi? Isn't he like?
I believe he's like 22. Maybe
21.
Oh, 21.
And John, I mean, they're both the same age. In fact, they're like 1 month apart from each other.
Is it?
Yeah.
But isn't like João Neves? Didn't he just turn 20?
No, he's turning 20 in soon. He's turning 21, pardon me, the 27th of September.
Oh.
That's why he's not eligible to win the Golden Boy. But he is in the running. Is he in the running for the Copa? Yeah, he is.
The Copa, isn't it? Do it.
No. He's like when the award is given out, I think he becomes too old. The other PSG players we have is Warren.
No, Jean Neves is in the Copa Trophy. He was nominated. He's not in the. He can't win
Golden Boy?
No, he can't win the Golden Boy, but he can win the Copa Trophy. Like, even though, I mean, I think the Copa, it's the same age, but I think they do it based on like when it's nominated. Otherwise, they wouldn't have nominated him, because I mean, they would have known his age.
Yeah, no, you're right. It must have been one of them then. Because I think one is like under 23, was one is like 23 and under or something. Or the opposite, 21 and 21 and under.
Yeah. I'm kind of pissed that actually Yamal can't play. I would have wanted to see him against Newcastle, but you know.
Right. Junior, Phil, PSG Ahmad. PSG are back in the Champions League. We have won. Oh, I just came up with a tweet ID. PSG's lost 2 games in the UCL, 9-0 combined. But yeah, feels great to be back. We will enjoy the game tomorrow 100%. And next up is FC Barcelona.
¿Y qué fue FC? ¿Qué fue FC? Highline FC.
We'll be there, man.
Offside Trap FC. All right.
Yes, Baran, I'm very sure of that. Well done, Junior. We'll
All right.
talk to you next time then.
Awesome. Thank you for having me on as usual.
Always, man. Always.
All right. See
Take
ya.
care.
Yep.
PJ Ahmad. Good having you on. My pleasure. Pleasure is mine.
See you. See you.
Take care. Phil, are you still here?
Yo.
Yo.
Are you
Yo,
going to leave?
Phil.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, Phil.
What were you going to say?
No, I'm just ending the stream now. That's why.
Okay, for sure. Okay. Cool.
I'm asking Phil.
Yeah?
Do you want to do it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Like the Barca buying game, you remember from last season?
The
The decision is yours. You have.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then.
For sure, bro.
All right then, Phil.
Take
You
care.
take care, man. Perfect to see you. Bye. All right then, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. That's been it for the post-match podcast. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast. Paris Saint-Germain 4-0 victorious over Atalanta. I mean, at this point, it's crazy how good we are, but let's see how great we can become. Thank you so much, Arlene. Take care. Bon nuit, frérot. And as usual, that's been it from Blondent. And as usual, allez.